Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Legends of Celestia, Shot in the Dark, episode 22. I am Gare Bear Glare, your illustrious DM for the night, and we are back again in Aquareth, picking back up from our party's downtime as they prepare for their next leg into the journey out to the seas and many other locales to retrieve another artifact of Shar. But I'm going to go ahead and hop in with everybody and say hello, and we'll get started. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So I had something really weird happen when I started stream. Apparently signed me out.
No.
Apparently signed my account out. Now I can't get back in, which is weird. But
Oh,
I'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. I can see my stream from my phone and all that, so we're good. We're good. It was weird. Anyways, how's everyone doing?
Good. We're still
No
waiting for
problem.
Waffle.
Oh, Waffle's still doing her spiel.
Yeah.
Still doing her spiel.
pantomime everything as he is on both of suddenly.
I gotcha. Also, been meaning to ask this. Someone pitch me Valorant to me.
Okay.
Somebody did what now?
Someone pitched Valorant to me. The only reason I asked this is because I'm a avid Overwatch fan, as some of you may know. But it seems like a lot more people playing Valorant these days than Overwatch. So I'm just curious what's the appeal.
Well, a huge group of them from Valorant went to Overwatch 2 when Overwatch 2 came out, and they're kind of like now splitting between the two.
Oh,
if that makes sense.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Did not know that. Well, I guess it makes sense with the way, because I mean I've seen your streams, I've seen Tiny streams, but I was watching it and I was like, it's like this is just like a slower version of Overwatch, which like it's not a bad thing. It's just
Yes or no?
I just have
a payload.
Yeah,
You have to try to move. You're trying to plant a bomb.
like Counter-Strike, right? Like Counter-Strike, essentially.
Kinda, yeah. And then the other team's trying to like stop you from planting it or defuse it, whichever. But there's a lot of like, if you're into a lot of strategy and like technical details compared to Overwatch, then Valorant's your game.
I mean, I'm used to like kind of strategic games because I played a lot of Dota 2, but like even that game was like, I don't know, a clusterfuck and a half, and Overwatch is literally just like chaos incarnate. So
right, like there's so much going on in Overwatch. There's a lot of like strategy technicalness.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have like a very like I just have a very hyperactive mind. If like something's not happening within 10 minutes, I get bored too easily. So I think that's why I'm like lean more towards Overwatch than anything. Hey there. You're the last one.
I feel like it happens quicker than 10 minutes. Like each round's probably like 2 to 3 minutes.
I see. I don't know. I'll look into it more. But hello, welcome back to D&D episode 22. God, 22 episodes already? Sheesh.
Yep.
Sheesh, my dudes. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's do a quick recap. So you guys had returned back to the capital of Euseth, which is Aquareth, and you had retrieved the first artifact of Shar, known as the heirlooms of Eternal Black, the Veil and Discord, specifically. You had returned and spoke with the Archon of the Iridesh Coronet, Alfred Rockran, and had reported back your findings, also persuading him to potentially seek research into the Sanctum of Zendias, but you also had learned the second location of the artifact, which is known as the Blade of Negation, out in the glistening tundra. After discussing a few more details and also learning that you would also be currying the Veil Discord in secret during your travels, you have about a week to prepare until Thassa's Chosens, which were the prior seafaring escorts, returns to Aquareth and takes you down to the region where the glistening tundra is. So after some some shopping, some chaotic goblin moments, you know. We return back to this scene here with Torin meeting up with a familiar troupe of performers, gladiators, who knows. But this is where we last left off after a reunion of sort between mentor and apprentice. And yeah, let me go and play some music, and we'll get back into this. Let me find it here. Oh yeah, and you guys will probably eventually show up in the scene at some point, but I'm kind of just leaving this just between Torin and Tertius for the time being. So let's do this.
I got my popcorn. I'm ready to watch.
Good. Good. All right. So Torin, you had came to the scene, a very familiar scene of Tertius and his gladiators that you had sparred with prior. Some new faces too that you have not met. And Tertius is had like a fine grip on your shoulder and was trying to welcome you back in. And he's like, "Well, where have you been, lad? It's been, gosh, how long has it been? Time has not been kind to me, as you can tell."
Well, seems like it's only been about a year.
Really been a year? Sheesh.
About.
Where does the time go? Well, what brings you here? It's very strange to see you out here in Aquareth, and well, I guess I could say the same here, but the show's just hasn't been paying well, so we've had to adapt.
No, I found some work as an adventurer, working for some high political office.
I mean, never expect you to dip your toes into something so, well, high up in the mountain.
Well, unfortunately, if I'm going to make a name, I have to make a name in a large city first before I can actually go anywhere else. So, here I am.
Yeah. I don't know. As ritzy and, you know, well off this place seems to be. Some of the locals are, well, not as fond of our profession, and you start to see like the gladiators kind of just going at each other. Obviously not like hurting each other, and you definitely see like there's a little bit of a crowd gathering, but doesn't seem like everybody is too pleased as punched, and most of the guards are kind of, well, not unsettled, but they're definitely like very what's the term? A little bit fidgety with this situation.
Well, to be honest, when you kind of walk onto somebody's front door, especially when it looks like this, you might not exactly be too happy with the kind of people we attract.
Yeah, you can say that again. I mean, some of the places we've fought at, I mean, out in the wastelands and many other places, and it seems like we've gathered a decent crowd these days, and, well, I don't know, this type of thing just doesn't, well, come all too often. I mean, the Steel Troop has had some greater days, but I don't know, days have gotten, well, worse. And he kind of comes over and sits on the bench. Well, as you can see, we're not as numerous as we used to be. And let's just say we haven't really made a great name for ourselves throughout most of Celestia.
What do you mean?
Well, he kind of looks over, and most of these gladiators are, I mean, they're pretty well fit, they're muscular, but I would probably say make an insight check as this whole thing's going on.
We're about to fail this one. All right, let's see. Yep.
Yeah. With a 9, I mean, it's pretty apparent that these gladiators, or these performers rather, definitely they're definitely amateurs. And it seems like they're holding their own, but I don't know, it's just, you can't really read into the vibe of this this whole operation. But so looking at Tertius, he definitely looks like he's been pretty worn out. You can definitely see dark circles around his eyes. I don't know,
Listen,
lad.
man.
I don't know, lad. Not gonna lie. I feel like being an actual gladiator was gonna pay off at some point. I mean, I did that for a good 20 years before I started the Steel Troop. And honestly, I was kind of getting sick of the bloodshed. And I thought this would be an honest living, starting a circus full of gladiators. I mean, it's not like it's ever been done before, right?
No, it's the first I've ever heard of.
Right, I was hoping there would be a little bit more originality to these things, but it seems like not everybody's too keen on it. You see, actually, one of these guys actually like goes at it with each other, knocks over one of these pots over here, and it just like shatters a million pieces. The guy's like, "Oh, please, this is a delicate place." Oh, fine. Starts picking up the pieces on the pots. Anyways.
So where did you find these hacks?
You know, my recruiting is hasn't been as top notch, and let's just say it's hard to find well, people more seasoned these days. I mean, you definitely had a knack for it, a talent, but it seemed like your eyes were, well, elsewhere. This whole thing you just kept spewing about Mention and becoming a legend. I mean, everybody wants to be a legend. What makes you think that you would be any different than them?
Because I can. How I've always been.
You just...
Why do you think I even started chasing you around?
Right. I mean, I did make a name for myself in the pits out in the Azubia Empire. I mean, not by choice, unfortunately. You know, Thorin, the one thing I do miss about having you around, I think it's just the fact that I see potential and promise in you. Though a little bit lacking in experience, that can be gained pretty easily. He kind of stands up, and you'll also see, like, on his back this very large greatsword. It's definitely, he's got some wear and tear to it. It's definitely seen some age. A similar greatsword that you had seen in your heydays, in your youngin years. Definitely looks like Tertius has seems like he's definitely has been aged despite only briefly being gone. But he'll turn and look to cross his arms. Well, how about it? For good old time's sake?
One more time? Another bout?
Well, your opponent's not with them, obviously. He points these guys, and you see, like, these guys are just, like, toppling over each other, like, tripping into the fountains. Just, like, complete klutzes. Like, these guys, like, they're pretty, like I said, they're well built. They're, like, they seem like to be in shape, but they just have no coordination at all. And some of the people in the crowd start to just, like, jeer, and it's like, get out of here! It's causing a scene. Some of the guards are even, like, approaching a little bit closer now, too, just to keep a little closer eye on things.
Thorin's like, okay, that's it. I can't take this anymore. He walks over and he says, get up. Both.
What? Oh, hey, wait a minute. Are you Thorin?
Oh, at least somebody knows my name.
He kind of just, like, gives you this wry, like, stare at you.
Hmm. Well, if you know my name, then you should also understand a few things about what you're doing here. Do you even understand what you're doing?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we just give them a good show, swing our blades around, make it look like we're actually fighting, pretty easy.
Okay. How about you show me what you got?
I mean, sure. I mean, you see this guy just like back off for a minute. Just go easy on him, lad. It's only his second go around in this troop.
If he doesn't piss me off, he'll live.
He's not gonna live.
All right. Go ahead. I'll say just we don't extrapolate this a little bit. Go ahead and make a general athletics check.
Okay.
Just to see how well you fare. And he's gonna do the same. 15. Okay, how's he do? Ooh, okay. All right. Okay. So you definitely go at it a bit. You pull out your I think the only thing you have in your possession right now is your trident, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you pull out your trident and you kind of give him a good go at it. And you see he just has like a long sword with a wooden shield with him. And like you definitely are bearing your weight and your strength onto him, but he definitely like catches you off guard and almost like knocks you into the fountain. He's like, "You're not so tough."
I'll give it to you. It's a little surprising. Yeah, he's gonna go again.
All right.
He's gonna want to go after him one more time.
Another athletics check for me.
Watch this in that one.
They didn't fare so well here.
Oh, never mind.
All right. So
would pull the nat 20 out here.
seeing the cockiness of this guy, he's like, all right. Never fought a dragonborn before, but let's go at it. And he just he leaps at you, like he just like Spartan leaps at you, like Leonidas leaps at you. But you just like parry it with like relative ease, and you just like trip him down. And then he tries to go back into you, and you just kick him into the fountain. And you just hear this loud. And
oh, poor guy.
The crowd just like it's silent when you do that. And then you start to hear people, yeah, and you just start hearing clap, and you see like coins start to fall to the ground. All the warriors just like starts like on the ground scattering, picking up like the silver and copper pieces. Now that's what I like to see now. And he just like gives a hearty slap on the back. See? Could use you. I mean, this adventuring gig, it's dangerous, lad.
Is it any less dangerous than what you were doing in the pits?
I mean, almost lost my head while I was in the pits. But
I've almost lost my head a few times now.
I died to a plant lots of times.
Well, suppose you got a point.
Look, I can help you. At least these guys got some confidence. What they need is just some serious training, actual skills. I can give them that.
All right. I mean, how long are you planning on staying here, though?
I have about a week.
Theseus will come up to this guy that fell into the fountain. He brings him back up. He's just like wetter than a freaking cat got tossed into a bathtub. As much as I appreciate that, I feel like you training him honestly won't do any good. Though, I will say, and he kind of like sizes you up a bit. I'm quite curious to know. No. Never mind. I think that's for another time to talk about. But, are you alone, or are you just a solo operation? I mean...
No, I'm not alone. I have
Well, right around that time.
I was about to say that's a great entrance for us.
All right, let me get everybody else out here. All right, so get Callista out. Let's get Thrall out. Then
A
Penny.
different kind of circus comes into town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. All right, but yeah, you guys, you see whatever the hell is happening over here. As you are walking into Santa Square, and you see Torrin talking with a human.
Oh dear, Torn, what are you doing over there?
Speak of the devil. So, Tertius, allow me to introduce you to my friends. The horned one over there is Callista. The turtle is Enthrall. I call him in. And the shortest person over there.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Nim.
All of you, I'd like you to meet the person that taught some of the things I know. This is Tertius.
Oh,
Also
is
known
he
as
a
the
friend?
fisherman. Something
Hello.
like that.
Perseus has this very reluctant look on his face. Like, looks at Callista, looks at the turtle, looks down to Nim. Right.
And Thrall will extend his hand since he said about meeting him.
Just a moment, Green One. I need to take this lad over here for a second. He's like dragging you over here.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he pulls you over here. He kind of leans you down, puts his arm around your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be fucking serious, right?
Is that, old man, when I showed up, you had a person with only 2 working limbs. Trust me, this is an upgrade.
I mean, he kind of like will turn back to everybody and look specifically at Callista.
I just
Hey.
raised an eyebrow at him.
Listen, I do realize I am raising a bunch of babes over here, but a tiefling of all things too. I mean, you've heard the stories in Al Jameer, right?
Yes?
Things they do.
Yes.
They seem to be
Look.
serious.
Look, Tertius, I get it. I get it. Plenty of things that have been said. Plenty of things that I've heard from other people myself. I've even seen a tiefling or two live up to those stories. However, that one, I wouldn't trade for anyone if I had to walk into a fight. If I had to go into a fight with a dragon, I'd take that one with me.
I get that too, but is that a fucking metal bird over there? I mean, what is
Yeah,
that? What is that? A
That's the
fucking
small one.
what the hell is that? A fucking plushie or something?
Wait till you do their talk.
Oh, trust me, that plushie has got more bite than you do.
Somebody.
Can I misty step to right here?
Yep, you sure. Whoa. Okay, well, this is it. This is interesting. Okay, well, you do that. You misty step, and you see, like, mind you, there is like a small crowd gathered in Santa Square right now, and all the guards like see you misty step over there, and they have their hands on their blades, and you hear the crowd go, "Ooh, ah!" But some people are like pretty frightened when you do that too. Oh,
I'm just gonna glance over and be like,
what?
whatever. I'm just gonna look at him and be like, is there a problem here?
Torn's gonna be looking at these crowds' reactions, and he's gonna look at Tertius, and it's gonna give him a very familiar grin.
Witchcraft.
Is there a problem here? Do we have an issue?
Oh, I think you're about to solve an issue.
You see some of the guards
What?
like get a little closer after seeing that.
Oh, I'm not gonna hurt you guys. Calm down. I'm here on business.
Tertius.
Hmm.
Yes, if I was serious. Look. Let me help the troop out. As a thank you. Let me bring in a crowd for you. I got plenty of friends here. They got more than enough experience than they do. perform
Friends?
a couple of times.
Hmm.
I'm
Friends?
sure we could feed you guys for months and bring enough reputation your way that you'll be able to find somebody worthwhile.
I have a flying broom.
You're not helping your case.
You're the one who wanted a crap. Whatever.
Torin, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
This is going to be great. 0 bonus.
That's performance, but
Ooh.
I'll take that. I'll take it.
Whoops.
It's all right.
No,
We'll take it. We'll take
It's
that.
still a 0. It's still 0, so it doesn't matter.
We'll take that roll.
Okay. They're both 0s.
Perseus kind of takes a long sigh and he's like, all right. I mean, I'm totally fine with that, but not without my help. I mean, you have to understand, my experience is far more seasoned than yours. You have to understand that.
I know. I'm
Well,
surprised
I don't know.
you're
I
not
don't
married
know.
yet.
I don't know. Excuse me?
What? You heard me, old man. Or is your hearing going yet now?
Lad, if only you knew some of the babes I brought in. Make an insight check.
Oh, jeez.
I
Here we
wanna-
go.
I want to loop my arm into his and be like, what do you think I am?
Ooh.
Okay. Seems like a ladies' man. Alright. Fine.
Whose arm are you linking into?
Wait.
Torrens.
Oh.
Be something. Oh.
Tertius like raises an eyebrow and you just see this shit-eating grin just form on his face. Oh. I see now. Hmm.
No, I can't pretend. I'm sorry. I can't even do it to pretend. Oh.
It's not what you said last
Alright.
night.
I tell you what, Torin. If you got time in the morning, that's usually when we do our routines. I think that should suffice for the time being. But what are you going to exactly teach them? I mean, you've only been adventuring, what, for a year now?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what else can you teach them?
Them? At the very least, they get their damn coordination down. They need to trip over their own damn feet.
So it's the guy who can't wrestle.
You actually see this guy, he's walking over and he actually trips over one of the swords that was on the ground. He falls over.
Precisely my point.
Oh!
At the very least, they're going to learn that.
Alright.
However, I'll look at a few of them and I'll see if they can't learn some of these. And he's gonna use Ray of Frost on the fountain.
Oh boy.
Oh, more magic. Yeah, because me doing
Wow.
stuff wasn't bad.
It's currently stands at his feet in the fountain.
as you
Oh no!
as you
What's the roll?
Alright, so as you're about to cast Ray of Frost, one of the guards comes there, it's like, alright, that's enough. No magic in the plaza.
Okay.
Did you not see how they reacted when I came over?
Well, I figured.
I
that
yell
you'd be
because I'm
used
now
to
halfway over there.
that.
Yeah, you see this guard actually get pretty close to you. Close to.
all right. No magic. But
I'm just standing here.
Yeah, and what's the deal? What's the deal with that? Do you she teach you that?
Who, her? Oh no, I taught her magic.
What? I'm gonna get on my broom and go up.
Oh, well, okay. Well, as you pull up a broom, you see one of the guards start to pull out manacles. Miss,
On.
we don't have to repeat ourselves.
Okay.
I bought this freaking broom in your town, sir.
No more magic. I don't need to get in a fight. All right.
Oh boy, got to work
To
cut
answer your
out
question, well, I learned from the book that you gave me.
here. Wait, that book?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, the one that you normally should read. Wait, can you read?
I mean, yeah, I was the one that taught you how to read when you were a youngin'.
Oh,
Listen, that book. that book has been passed around a lot when I was in the pits. And let's just say a lot of the people that read that book, I haven't heard from in a very, very long time. They went out and did the same thing you did. Try to make a legend themselves. Now, I never see them anymore. As far as I know, they could be dead. They could be dead or in some other dimension. I mean, lad, what I'm trying to say is, I know you're youthful, and you have the promise to do great things, but this whole adventuring thing, I'm not so sure about it.
Well, I am, and he's gonna fill him in a little bit on the Sanctum of Zendaya's fight.
Okay. Well, you don't have to obviously like RP it out, but
Can I like step away from this guard?
yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay, good. I want to follow him through. I want to know what he's doing.
Oh, where is Enthrall going?
Oh, jeez.
Well, Enthrall, I don't have a token on that, but you see like a gardener working at the front of this house over here.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the fauna.
Okay.
The different
I'm keeping an eye
trees
on
and whatnot.
him.
Yeah, the gardener is kind of like just waving his hand in your direction, telling you to like back off from the fence. Anywho.
Off the fence.
Anyways,
Get off the grass.
if you're really intent on training the boys, then I can't really say no to that, but how about how about this? After the memorial service in 3 days, how about you meet back up here in the morning? Then you can train. Then you can train our boys.
In 3 days.
Yeah, after the memorial service. I'm trying to put on a show, and hopefully you can teach them something.
Hold on. Memorial service? For who?
Yeah, the memorial service at the Memorial of the Lost. The Queen's supposed to be out there. This place.
The one that they do to honor those.
Yeah, something about honoring those that are lost during the 100 Days of Dark or some calamity, I don't know.
Okay.
Elves is all about their tradition here.
I'll be there. At dawn. Look to the east.
Good deal. All right, well, let me get the boys gathered here. Obviously, the pay hasn't been the greatest today, so disembark for now. And Torin, it was good seeing you again.
Before
seeing
they
you.
go.
Yeah.
Before they go, Nim would like to give the fishman leader guy 100 gold pieces.
What, give 100
she's
gold
like-
pieces to this guy?
Yeah, for like the troop.
Ooh. Okay. So,
Because she's like sitting back and watching and just like, this is exciting. And so she's having fun.
so as you go up and approach him with them, like how do you talk to him? Because he's barely had a few words with you at this point.
Right. I just want to go up like with the money in hand and go, thank you for entertaining me.
Whoa. He'll kind of just like kneel down to your height. That's a lot. That is a lot, miss.
I was very entertained.
Right.
I suggest you take it. She doesn't take no for an answer.
Hi, I'm Nim. How are you?
I'm good. I am Tertius Agrippial. I'm his.
That's a hard name to pronounce, so if I butchered it, I'm really sorry.
If you want to put it in chat, Torin.
I got you.
Holy crap. Can I just call him like Tetris or something by accident?
I mean, if
Call him
you
Fisher.
want to.
Call it whatever you want.
But yeah, Tertius is like, listen, I appreciate it. I know you're probably doing it to press the lad there, but We're honestly good. We're honestly good on money. So, but hey, if you ever,
Tertius.
Are you not entertainers? Because I was entertained.
Are you not entertained?
make a persuade.
Yes.
Okay, so Nim, were you being genuine or were you actually just saying it to be nice? Okay, make a persuasion check.
Like, she's literally sitting back like, this is the coolest thing ever, okay?
Yeah, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
No!
Oh.
No.
Do I still have luck? I'm trying to remember.
You used one luck point at the shop.
You should have like 2 more.
But you have 2 more, yeah. If you want to reroll it, you can.
Luck.
Okay, go ahead and reroll.
That's better.
Yeah, cool.
Tertius will kind of have a smile on his face. And he'll look down to just like the small bag of gold you're presenting. He'll reach in and he'll take, we'll say, we'll do this. That's unfortunate. He'll grab like a small fist full of gold, about 6 gold worth, and he's like, I think this will be enough for now. But thank you.
Fine. When I see you in a few days with Torrent, you'll get the rest of it. Okay? Bye.
Oh, not a problem. We'll put on a better show. Don't worry.
Ooh, yeah, you'll get more.
All right, man. All right. We gotta work for our keep. Training today is gonna be twice as long. And you just hear like a collective groan just coming from the warriors as he says this, and he marches off.
Ah, suck it up!
You just hear like grumbling as they're leaving. But yeah, they walk off and disappear. And the guards kind of go back to their stations. Yeah.
I glare at the guard that had the mannequins as it goes back to his station.
The mannequin.
A mannequin.
The manacle, sorry.
I know what you were trying to say.
I'm just carrying a mannequin.
He doesn't
around.
even stare. Yeah, he doesn't even stare. Yeah.
My
Does-
girl.
My girl.
What's this statue right here? Is it the same one that was in the memorial?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh, actually, hold on. Let me check my notes. It actually. Hang on. Oh, actually, no. This statue is different. Go ahead and make a history check.
Okay. Okay.
This DC will be relatively high for you, so you, depending on how you roll here.
16.
16, okay. So, looking at the statue, it is that of an elven man. His appearance is, I wouldn't say that of royalty, but there's definitely a very astute nobility to him. But looking at the facial features and kind of the way he looks in terms of his presentation, he has a very similar appearance to the male elf that he had met at the Memorial of the Lost, though doesn't look exactly like him, but some similarities to him.
Family.
Potentially, yes. Yeah, but you don't see like a placard or like a nameplate. You just see this very proud, astute male elf.
I'm gonna go up to the guard. Excuse me, who's that statue of?
Oh, that's the son to Arlen Tigeria, Westus.
None of these names.
I'll put his name in chat.
That's just Tigeria.
He was a very proud mage raised by his father, but unfortunately his life was cut short during the 100 Days of Dark. But he was a hero, and this is how we honor his name here.
Well, I shall be sure to think of him in the memorial.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I gotta redact that name. I'm sorry, I gave the wrong name. I am so sorry. Sanus.
Ooh.
Sanus, sorry.
Ooh.
I was like, wait a minute, this is Sanus Square. They named the square after him. Sorry about that.
And one more thing. Is there, like, a big library here or somewhere someone can do research?
He'll kind of turn and look to you, and there is... I mean, there's a few, but what are you trying to look for exactly?
Information about Algier? Algier, sorry.
Yeah, Aljamir. Fortunately, the Aether Observatory would be the only place that would house such knowledge, but I'm afraid you won't be able to get in.
Well, we'll see about that. Thank you.
He just crosses his arms as he says that, and you walk
I
off.
didn't say anything bad would happen. Have a good evening.
They're suspicious of you ever since you cast that Misty Step. You see Torin
Yeah,
casting. You guys are just casting spells in a public space.
Yeah, they'll get used to us. We're here for a week. It'll be fun.
All right. But it's pretty close to evening for you guys. So we're getting close to the end of the day. So is there any last minute things you wish to do?
I wish to look at Torin.
Torin.
You wish to look at Torin? All right, you look at Torin.
And say, so, was that your ballet company?
What? Ballet? What is that?
The fourth wall is not with you.
There's ballet in my world. There's dance.
See?
Yeah, Torn doesn't dance.
I mean, mechanically, Torin, I would probably say you wouldn't know what ballet is.
Okay, look. I wouldn't even call it ballet and dance. Like, do you see those two knuckleheads tripping over each other?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, look. I would appreciate a huge favor from all of you if you would.
Oh, and Thrall, he's talking to us.
Hey, I'll catch him when he comes through.
No, he's coming.
Just waddling over.
So, what'd you say?
Look, I need a favor from all of you.
Yes.
This troop was how I learned how to fight as well as I do. I was already pretty good when I started, but they're the reason why I'm as good as I am. They mean a lot to me. And seeing them as hard as they are right now because of the circumstances really bugs me. I can teach you a few routines that will be absolutely show-stopping if you're willing to participate and put on a show in about 3 days.
I get to do what they did?
Are we fighting?
Something much better.
Explain much better.
Sure. Do you want me like this, or do you want me to look like a tiger?
Oh, is he doing his turtle thing?
Please, no turtle tank. Not in front of the crowd. There's not enough buckets out there.
Oh!
I still can't get that freaking image out of my head. I can't.
I can't either. Look. If you want to transform into a tiger, that's fine. Like, we can actually make that work into a routine.
Giant No, don't do that.
No!
Ooh,
Don't do that.
giant
They'll
spider
run away.
routine.
They'll run away.
Look, hey, hold on. Bring it all into the middle for a second. Look, I'm going to get a routine that's going to showcase all of your guys' abilities. Going to have a good idea of what you're capable of. If we do it well enough, we'll be able to pull in a huge crowd. This troop has never had anybody use magic before, ever. This will be an element that'll actually give them a much better reputation, and it'll help them out a huge way in the long run.
So what do you expect us to do? Fight or just stand there and go, ooh, sparkly magic on my fingers?
No, you'll be fighting, but it'll be close. Nobody will actually get hit.
I don't pull my punches.
That's fine. I can take a hit.
Oh,
I
am I
have
fighting
plans to
you?
work on.
Oh, jeez.
No, decided of all the tinkering things she has to make in like 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I hope they don't have pepper in this room.
So, just to give you just a little bit of insight about what Tertius is trying to do. So he's essentially trying to put on a show after the memorial. He hasn't really gone into details about if he's going to do the same show he's been doing or not. So you guys are free to do whatever you want with it. I will warn you though, considering that you are outsiders to Aquareth, and really the only people that really has like any relations to you right now is just Alfred Rockrin. It's gonna be hard to convince the guards that you can cast magic in Santa Square. So
Okay, but
I'll leave that to your imagination or however you want to handle that.
my whole thing is that I'm supposed to make it look like objects are having the magic, not me. So if I make a lot of tinkering things that do fire and sound and stuff, because I'm able to do that for one of my feats, that should work and not get us in trouble.
You could try that. You could. I'll leave it to
Guys, I got a
you.
plan.
I'll leave it to your guys' imagination. I'll just need to know what you guys are going to be planning to do with that. I mean, you guys got 3 days to figure out how you want to do that. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know. It's not necessarily like going to be a plan thing for you guys. If you want to do it, by all means, go right ahead. I just need to know what you guys want to do with helping out Tertius.
Okay.
Okay.
But we can talk more about that later, because like I said, it's 3 days.
Fair.
Okay. Yep. Anything else you want to discuss with your party members, or do you want to return back to the calming tide for the night?
No,
I like to keep
Unless
my
they have
emotions
anything else.
brewing inside me so we can go back.
Okay. Well, I just remembered something.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
I swear if you say my name.
Yeah. You did mention you wanted to go drinking with Vilgus, right? Are you?
Oh, yeah!
Are you still wanting?
I
I didn't realize it until I looked at my map preview with Vilgus on the map. I'm like, oh yeah, that was gonna be a thing. Well,
Yeah, because they want him to get us into that one place.
okay.
Or at least tell us how.
All right.
What's the name of that place?
Here, I'll pull up the map so you can see it. The Aether Observatory, right down here, just east of Sand Square over here.
Okay.
But yeah, let me prepare this, because I also forgot about that. All right, hold on.
It's gonna be good.
One moment, please. I'm curious to know how this is going to shape up.
Oh, me too. I forgot about this, so I'm not prepared. Oh, gosh.
You got this. You got this.
All right, I'm just going to treat it as if you guys were coming back together, but
Okay.
let's oh god, let's do this.
Oh my gosh, it's the first scene, you guys. The
Oh my
first
god,
scene.
literally
I know.
22 episodes ago, you guys had met here first time. I trickles down from I. Or-
I trickles down from
or
I.
I mean tear. Words
hope my eyes
words are
down
fucking
my
hard,
eye.
okay?
That's a big problem.
Whatever. All right.
Oh gosh.
Okay. All right. So, you guys come back to the calming tide. It is it's pretty empty. I mean, it's pretty much closing time around here. But yeah, you see Vilgus is filling up another tankard filled with ale, and sees you guys walk in. He's like, "Oh my god, here! Another lovely lass walking in here."
I'm just gonna come over and sit down.
Oh,
Oh,
talking about me? I'm glad you think I'm pretty.
oh, it's you, lad. You guys.
You guys. Oh, does that mean you don't want to drink anymore?
Oh no. They could join. I guess.
They don't have to. It can just be us.
No. It's okay. Alfrey has paid for your lodgings. Your house is my house.
I have things to work on, so I'm gonna go upstairs.
Yeah, you do that. Dragon Boy, if you need a drink, just help yourself over there. You still have to pay for it though.
Ooh, appreciate it, Fish Lips. And he's gonna go grab a bottle and head upstairs.
Fish, and you just see him like puts his fingers to his mouth. Yeah. And anyways, hey there, Red.
So, and Thrall, you staying, going?
Is there
your rooms are over here, by the way.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you. I'm just asking what you want to do.
I mean, I don't think... I could be wrong. So... If you ask somebody if they want to drink... Are you supposed to? Is that like a party thing? Usually, it's only one person that you're actually talking to, and is that one of those? Yeah.
Listen here. Listen here.
Yeah.
He puts his hand on his hand fin, I guess in this case, on your shoulder. He reeks of booze. Like, this guy has been half cut all day. Listen here, friend.
Yeah.
Life's a party, and you have to understand, sometimes the party has to be alone with another. Okay. And also, if you catch my drift, I have to have a private chat with the red one here.
I don't really know. The only drift I'm catching is a lot of like beer on your breath, but I think I know what you're saying.
Enthrall, it's okay. You can go up to bed.
I can go. Okay, yeah, I am kind of sleepy. Thanks. Okay, I'll go to bed.
Don't worry, I'll make sure to tuck you in.
I go into my shell. No, thank you. That'd be kind of weird.
He leans over, whispers, "I wasn't actually being serious." Anyways,
clever.
Anyways, you see him just like slam his drink on the table, kicks his feet up on the table. So
I lean back away from that.
What was your name again? Kalina. Starts with
Kalina, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kalina. So, tell me, what brings you all the way out here? I don't see any lovely ladies like you out here this far.
We have lovely ladies here. Maybe you're just not looking hard enough.
Oh, wasn't hard to look for you, that's for sure.
You're too sweet.
He just takes like a... Yeah, feel free to have some on the house. It's all yours.
I appreciate that, but I want to be next and sharp for our conversation. Don't want to make a fool of myself.
Listen. He just he gets real close to you. Not to the point where it's like he's touching you, but like he's definitely getting close to
punching
your first
fists.
Yeah,
punch him away.
Listen, you seem like the gloomy, serious type. I think we need to change that. Come on, you want to have one.
Fine, let's have one.
He gets up and
the strongest one you have.
Oh, you're talking my language now. But yeah, you just see him just bring out some bigger tankards and slams it on the table, like much bigger. Fills up a darker type of mead, and he'll scuttle back over to your table. There you go. Slides it over. Takes a hard.
Drink it.
You drink it?
I drink it.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me. Ooh! Alright. It catches you off guard at first. Like, this, like, very dark mead. Like, it's definitely got, like, a very potent honey taste to it, but just the bitterness catches you off guard, and you almost have to, like, swallow it whole, but you manage to stern yourself a bit, but you're feeling good, but not to the point where your senses are dulled.
That's Thank you for the 2 hydrates. Thank you.
Dark Reef Port, my favorite.
You definitely gave me the strongest stuff.
You said the strongest.
Oh, and you lived up to it. Now, she's gonna steel herself for a minute, and then she's gonna place a hand on his arm and just kind of like do that thing where you kind of just like run your hand up and down the arm, like just casually talking.
Here we go.
And
Here we
she's just gonna be like, just tell me, how would one find their way into the Aether Observatory? Someone as smart and well known as you must know how to get in there.
All right. So first off, Warrior, I apologize in advance what I'm about to do.
Oh, I'm enjoying the show. Please stop.
He has his bucket. He's happy.
Oh. That's very forward of you.
I'm a very forward person.
Takes a drink of the mead again. Why do you want to get in there?
To do some research for our next adventure. And the more prepared I am, the more better chances I have to make my way back here to you.
I don't take you as the very scholastic type. And honestly, I'm a little off-putted that you're only drinking with me just so you can get in there. And what makes you think I could get you in there so easily?
Said I was only drinking with you for that reason.
That's it? Not enjoying my company? The hospitality I have been giving you here? The lodging?
I said nothing of the sort.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Maybe I could get you in there. It's gonna cost you, though.
Oh, I have a feeling you're not talking money.
I do like money, but that's not the point. How about you tell me a little bit about yourself? Clearly, you didn't come out here for a vacation. And the fact that Alfred paid very good money to lodge you here tells me there's much more going on. So, eye for an eye. Maybe I could get you in there. Maybe I won't. How about you tell me a little bit about yourself? And don't lie to me.
Don't lie. Why would I lie?
I already know much about your kind, dear. Faced
so
many of your sort. Let's just say there's a reputation behind you.
And here I thought you just wanted my company.
Oh, I do. I really do. And honestly, lass, and he'll get real close, I think you're really gorgeous. But my heart is not as easily swayed by, well, just looks alone. So, how about you tell me who you really are?
Well, my name's not Kalina.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's Callista.
He takes just like a big gulp. Well, there's one lie down. What else you gonna tell me? Freaking Dragon's your boyfriend or something?
No.
What you were doing out in the square?
Are you single?
Single?
Have you had a lover? Who's What's that too? Has that been too for? It's a genuine question you would ask.
I'm sorry. I'm good. I can do this. Mom, Dad, if you're watching, don't watch anymore.
I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. This is RP. Anyways.
This is great.
Continue.
I am single. And I have had many lovers.
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm not telling you which of this is a lie and which is not.
Well, all right. Okay. Sorry, Dad. Getting the shit beat out of me. I can't
I
talk.
was a tiefling. I am a tiefling. You good? I grew up in Aljamir.
Right. That lovely desert paradise.
Beautiful. Raised by my two parents until I was taken away when I was young. And I've been on the run since then and decided to make a way into adventuring as a way to keep hiding from those that are trying to find me.
So who took you in?
No, the group of adventurers took me in. Like I said, I was taken captive when I was younger. I escaped them, and now I'm on the run and have been since then.
Captives, huh?
You know how tieflings are.
Yeah. Heard a lot of stories. Taken in by devils. Some of them not even make them past their 15th birthday. Okay. What are you doing for Alfrey, exactly?
He lost some stuff. I'm helping him find it again.
Some stuff, huh? Takes another swig. And how well do you know Alfrey? I mean, you do realize he's part of the Iridesh Coronet. The fucking people that run this place.
Yeah.
And had no relation with them. You just took whatever he wants you to do. Go find whatever trinkets, baubles, and whatever damn things the Iridesh Coronet is doing these days. Let's bring it back here.
He gave us his reasons, and he gave us money. A job's a job.
Yeah. Not so sure about that.
Why do you care so much?
Let's just say I've seen a lot of your sort. Some try to make a name for themselves, them wanting money, them wanting women. many selfish, uncouth things, but you know, at least they have passion, that spirit.
And what do I have?
I can see you have been through a lot of shit. Just at a glance. And I hate to say, I did say your kind has a reputation. But I've honestly met some good ones along the way. I have a hunch you're right within that company. You know what? So you honestly just want to know more about your homeland. And you also want to know more about this job you're doing with Hellfree.
Yep.
All right.
That's all I'm looking for.
All right. He finishes up his drink and he slams it on the ground. I'll see what Kinala wants. Or at least try to see if she can let you in, but I can't make any promises. When are you planning on going?
I'd like to go as soon as possible, honestly.
Alright.
We only have 7 days here. About 6 now.
Very well. Alright. I'll go see what I can do. He'll pick up his tankard and he'll stand up.
Another one.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said there, Waffle.
Can I have another one?
You sure about that?
Why not?
Only share another drink with me later.
Takes a sweet funk.
Fine.
Well, I'm sure the people that you are grouped with, I'm sure they'll look after you. But
You think it'll be too much for me?
what, this or them?
The drink.
Oh, they're talking about them. They'll slide the drink over to you.
I will drink it.
Make an Archon save. Because it is some thick stuff. Jeez, you're hitting these. You're hitting these hard. Yeah, you just like, you take a good hearty sip, and he's like, damn. I thought I was alcoholic.
I just know how to hold it well. Thanks for the drink.
Listen here, Callista. Whatever it is you're doing, I'm sure there's more to it than just earning money and making a name for yourself. Let's just say there's a lot out in Euseth. A lot of things unexplored, and a lot of people that I've seen come and go here and never returning. It would be great if I see more of you, if you can.
Stop being so creepy, and I think we can make that happen.
Creepy, right? I'm just being forward, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Just don't be forward with Nim, okay? Okay.
What, the little one?
Yeah.
She ain't my type, but she is cute, though.
Be more forward with Torin, though. That would be funny.
He just crosses his arms. He just gives you a grin. All right.
And I'll definitely come back for another drink later.
She's a looker, that's for sure. Looks like kill, at least. All right, gang. Any last minute things before you finish day one?
Yes.
What'd you like to do, Nim?
I would like to
Stay up all night and work on her box?
No.
Yeah.
Not all night. I would like to see if I could spend an hour or two on the box.
You can.
Okay.
Are you just wanting to research more about the box?
Yeah.
Okay. So we did talk about this
Yes.
a few sessions. So you have to spend at least 8 hours worth if you want to unlock more about the box. So if you just want to do it in increments, I'm totally cool with it. You just got to keep track of it.
Yes.
Okay. I'll say with the 1 hour, go ahead and make an Arcana check. DC will be a little bit lower. Ooh.
Nice.
I'll
Okay.
keep that.
Okay. Well, first off, let me check something real quick.
The box explodes.
Boom.
Rude.
Well,
Rude.
she rolled in that 20, and something will happen. So something will happen on that 20. So give me 1 second.
And we're all in the same room with her, aren't we?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because we're all in that one room.
Yeah, I'm not gonna switch the map over just for the sake of
That's
fun.
fine. I'll
Okay.
pretend this
So-
is my bed right here.
All right, so Nim,
Yeah.
finding some inspiration from your past research and what you discovered. You dive a little deeper into the secrets of the box, and you see like a lot of these intricate devices or even gears. Just this cube or this box you obtain is far outside of the many other artifice that you've dealt with, even within the Rimspark assembly. This box has a lot to it, and it seems like there is a lot of history that you could unlock with it. There's a part of the box, as you are kind of tinkering with your tools and trying to find like the right gyrations or the like turns to it, like there's like these different knobs and gears and different like turns into this box, and you actually find like a sweet spot with it.
Okay.
As you open it, as you are working on it just for roughly the hour, and as you approach and you find leeway, you find a small part of the box create an opening. And you see this faint blue light peer out from it.
Okay.
And you just hear this faint hum, like despite that being a nat 20, you only spent an hour on this.
Yeah.
However, if you wish, if you want to continue researching 7 hours worth of it, and if you make another Arcana check and succeed on it, I'll consider that 2 successes. So that means you'll advance further if you continue researching it.
Will I get a point of exhaustion?
I would probably say most likely if you want to continue. You'll probably not want to sleep tonight if you want to discover more about the cube. But I'll leave that up to you. I'm not trying to bait you into doing more into this, but I'm giving you I'm only telling you this because you got a nat 20 on this, and usually if you spend 8 hours on this and get that's considered 2 successes with how this works. But I'm leaving that up to you. You don't need to. I will say, if you try to research it tomorrow, you won't get the 2 successes of it, but the DC will definitely be lower.
Oh, but I really like. Okay.
I mean,
as of right now, you have 1 success, and you need to have 10 successes.
On one hand,
we got like 6 days. You can easily regain that point of exhaustion.
Hold on. On one hand, I could get 2 successes on this freaking box that I am like.
Yeah, that would put you up to 3 out of 10.
So this is what I'm saying.
Hold on. On the other hand, I'm going to go meet up with the guild leader tomorrow, and I feel like I need to not be at a disadvantage when meeting with him. So this is a big deal for them.
Mm-hmm.
Or content.
Content.
I mean, you'll regain your luck points.
It's up to you. It's up to you, Nim. I'm just like I said, if you choose not to, I'll treat the nat 20 as lowering your DC for your next check. But I'm giving you 2 choices. I'm giving you 2 choices. Stay up all night to get the point of exhaustion to potentially get 2 successes. You still have to
Okay,
make
hold on.
you still have to make an Arcana check though. You still have to make an Arcana check.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. Okay, this is. Okay, I'm gonna stay up all night.
You're gonna stay up all night? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
And no one's gonna be surprised as they go to sleep.
go ahead and make an Arcana check
Oh.
as you slave away on it. 18. Okay.
Please be enough.
Let me check something real quick.
For the love of everything, please be enough.
Okay. As you push yourself throughout the night, your confidence kind of catches you off guard a bit because you felt like you needed some leeway to it, but then you almost got lost in some part of the cube that seemed like there's like this strange machination to a part of the cube. Like it almost feels like something is not powering it quite yet, and you're trying to find the resolution to power it. And you're like, do I need to use magic? Do I need to use a particular device? And you're almost panicking to find out as you're trying to slaving away to find out more. But then finally you manage to find a sweet spot, almost like a part of the box, and you manage to unlock something, and then suddenly you see a part of the cube start to become undone, almost feel like you break something, but then you see a part of it almost like it shifts to a different part, like it's like transforming into something.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully that was a success because the DC was 18. So
Yeah, you're killing me inside.
So
I thought I broke the damn thing.
nope. 18 was the DC. But yeah, that's considered 2 successes. So
Yay!
so you 7 more checks, and well, I'll let you know what happens after those happen.
Well played.
Oh my god. I want to cry.
Good job.
Okay.
All right, but stayed up all night.
Yes.
You have a point of exhaustion.
Yes.
All right. Do 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 do.
And that's just disadvantages on
skill
rolls,
checks.
right?
Skill checks.
Skill checks. Okay.
Skill checks. Yeah. Correct. Okay.
Oh, hopefully
All
I won't
right.
need any of those.
All right, but you wake up, and well, Nim doesn't wake up. You guys wake up, and you see Nim has these dark circles, like this crazed look in her eye, working on the cube. All right.
Nimessa,
Yes.
did you sleep?
No.
What sleep?
Today's gonna be interesting.
But look, I did something.
Yeah, you didn't sleep.
But it's the box. I need to learn about the box.
What's in the box?
I don't.
You end up reading more of the book, Callista.
I'm gonna go into some reading before breakfast, guys.
Well, how much of it do you read? Is the question. Also, which book are you reading? I forgot who had which.
I think I had the one that was written in Celestial.
Ah, yeah, that was the one about the angels.
You don't have to sleep.
Huh?
You don't have to sleep. Correct? Or do you?
Huh?
Wait.
I do.
No, she has.
Okay, you do. Okay, no, I wasn't sure if she took the.
She doesn't have the Eldritch Invocation where she doesn't sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's an invocation. Ooh.
Yeah,
thoughts?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's I forgot what it. I forgot what it was. I forgot what the name was, but yeah, there's a invocation you can take where
Interesting.
you don't have to sleep. Yeah. You still have to do like light activity considered rested, quotation marks.
Right. I'll read for about an hour, just skimming it, kind of getting the gist of it before I give it to Enthrall.
Okay. You won't really learn more about the book. That was the book about the angels. If it was the celestial language. Yes. You'll probably have to spend a little bit more time on the book. You will read though, and you'll find this pretty interesting. There was a period with the angels, and it almost feels like it's a missing gap, like a void in the history that the book doesn't really speak much of. But there was a point where the angels had a war of some sort on their plane of existence, known as the Celestial Seat.
That might be the book I have in my inventory.
Was that the one named with the angels?
Never mind. No, never mind. I have 2 books here. Never mind. I have both books. Yeah, she does have the one. Never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say she had the one with the angels.
Yeah.
All I have in my inventory is book in Celestial.
Yeah, that was the one about. Yeah, that was the one about the angels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll know though there with your brief reading, you do find out there was a potential war that was fought at the Celestial Sea, which was the plane of existence where the angels came from before their ascension. But that's all you'll know from just that brief read.
Okay.
There's still a little bit more to read onto it. But just let me know if you do plan on doing anything with that.
I'll let Enthrall know. I've read a little bit more. Right, I think I'm gonna hold on to it a little bit longer.
Okay.
Okay. All right, day 2. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to send a message to Alfred to get 2 tables like we talked about before with some of the alchemy.
Yep. Yeah, of course.
Stuff.
Yeah, we won't have to RP that. He will get that over to you, but it will take a few days for that to happen. I'd say about roughly 2 days for him to do that.
That's fine. I just want to remember to send that message before I forget again.
That is fine. Yep. That will be taken care of for you. You just won't have it today, but you will have it when you turn tomorrow.
That's fine.
Hey, Nim. You want to go to Chrome Concord?
Oh. I mean...
Don't you need some stuff from there?
I
think you've worked on the box enough.
With the box?
No.
Penny, do you need work on it? I can work on you today. Can we... Okay.
Nim? What's going on?
Yes, I'm nervous.
Hi. Don't you want to meet the guild members? The guild leader?
Oh, I met them. They watched my trial, and it was nerve-wracking, and I am afraid I messed up.
They let you in?
Yeah, because they don't know everything.
Everything?
But Callista, you know, the past can be very finicky, and depending on who writes the history books, right?
Nim?
Kettle?
Yeah.
Pop.
Not talking about me right now.
So, remember when I told you that I was out scrapping so I can get things for the trial, and that's how I found the key?
Mm-hmm.
I've had to do that a lot of times, and in certain places to go scrapping, you gotta pay a fee to get in. They don't just let anyone in, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. And I tried again and again to create something, and I just couldn't. And they kept failing, like horribly failing. And I was running low on supplies, and I needed money to get in. And so I kinda went into the guild and stole some money.
Nim, I'm impressed.
What?
much money?
25 gold pieces.
I'm sorry. You're making this fuss over 25 gold pieces.
I listed a guild and I wanted to be in this guild so badly, and if they know, they're going to kick me out, and I just got in and I can't be kicked out.
Don't tell them.
But they're going to find out when they don't account their money.
And they're gonna know it's you. How?
I don't know. I'm not.
Can you not donate $25 to the guild?
Well,
25 gold.
Okay,
to the guild?
so there's your guild fees, right? And it's supposed to be 5 gold, and this last time I paid 6 to slowly like pay it back before they notice, and I thought if I gave like 30 gold right away, but they'll definitely know something's up, and so I'm trying to do it slowly so they won't notice, and I don't know how to do this.
Take a deep
For
breath.
the water.
I was about to say, please breathe, nerdy. You're speaking 500 words
Thank
per
you
minute.
for the water.
Here, I'm gonna redeem the hydrate too.
No!
Water.
Drink all of your water.
Okay, first, you're gonna take a deep breath. As far as they know, you didn't do anything. You did what you
But what
needed to
What
do.
if they find out? What if they find out?
Are you going to tell them?
Do you know my mouth?
Sorry. Yeah, let's take a minute. Do you know my math? I'm sorry. Continue.
Well. Okay, well, going there with you duct taped might look a little suspicious, or gagged.
So I just thought not going. I can get metal somewhere else, right?
You can't not go. You cannot not go.
But
You were going to
Okay, but
go
then-
in there.
then
You were-
the other
Double
part
negative makes a positive.
What
the other
other part?
is like, what if, like, the whole mission is that I learn about this key and I learn all its capabilities, and if we could teach others, and what if I haven't done enough? What if I'm not there yet?
Then you're not there yet, and you keep going. And you work towards being there. You don't have to be everything at once.
Everything at once. They're so amazing, and they've been my idol for so long, and oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
I'm going to get on my knees so I can look at her eye to eye. And I'm going to say, Nim,
Yeah.
you are going to walk in there with your head held high, your voice calm, like the badass gnome that you are. Got it?
Okay.
You did what was necessary to get where you needed to go for your family, right?
I mean, I tried, but like honestly, Claire,
Right?
that kind of stuff. Oh, yes, ma'am.
You're paying it back. No one knows anything. You're not in trouble right now. You just go, you say hello, you get what you need, you leave. And you speak nothing of gold. Or the vault.
But what if trying to get the scrap metal, they ask like how much it costs in gold, and am I allowed to talk then?
Okay. You speak nothing of gold being stolen from the vault.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with you.
You are?
Yes.
Will you hold my hand?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Still nervous. Still very, very nervous.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, the little like side chat.
You're honest, like you guys are actually making this so easy to DM tonight. You guys are just RP, and I'm just like drinking my water, just chilling here, just letting you guys enjoy your RP moments.
Scratching the cat, like, oh, tonight's a good night.
Yeah, it's a great night. All right. Okay, so I'm assuming Callista and Nim are going to the Chrome Concord. This is the game plan. Okay. And what is the lads doing? What are the boys doing?
Well, I still want to find out if there's anything on the glistening tundra that I can look for.
The glistening tundra.
I'm working on that.
Okay, that might not be the only library.
I mean, there's other libraries, just not very prominent stuff. So what are you wanting to know about the glistening tundra? Are you wanting to know more about like the environment, or you know what's out there?
Yes, and also if there's anything about my idol that's over there.
About Mention.
Yeah, it's looking more specifically for Mention as well.
Okay. Yeah, that will be it's probably going to be something you may have to find out in the Aether Observatory. In terms of the glistening tundra, we'll get back to you on that. I'll have to pull out some notes for that if you're wanting to do some research on it.
Fair enough.
Enthrall, is there anything particular you want to do?
So I forgot to speak to the enchanter yesterday to see if he was actually the one that tutored my dad.
Oh yeah.
And
do you want to go back and talk to him?
Yeah. So I would
go back to the.
So I need to go back.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. If you want to go over there, here, I'm gonna put where everybody's gonna be going here, and I'll say Torin. I'm just gonna put you over near the Aether Observatory since you want to learn more about the glistening tundra. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do besides just trying to do research on the glistening tundra and Mention? That'll probably be an all-day thing. You'll probably need to do, most likely.
No, not that I can think of. I think for this one, he's probably going to be doing that.
Okay, good deal. All right, well, I know Nerdy's been looking forward to it, but let's go ahead and set the stage for
looking
this.
forward and so nervous.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, let me prepare the stage here. Are you guys good right now? Do you guys need to take a break or anything, or?
I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Me
yeah.
too.
Yeah, I was about to say I gotta use the bathroom too. So, yeah, let's go ahead and let's take 5, and we'll be right back then.
Sounds
I know
good.
I'm not actually nervous, but like pretending to be nervous in a full bladder does not make.
Oh, I know that's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. All right, cool. All right, let's take 5, and we'll be right back.
Be back in just a minute, folks.
Be back.
Mm.
Do you need to use the bathroom? What you eating, Tiny?
What is
The pizza?
Yep.
Oh god, I'm about to break.
Domino's.
I'm about to break out my leftover pizza here in a minute.
Oh my gosh,
That's
all
exactly
the
what
dad
this is.
jokes.
It's leftover Domino's that was sitting in there, and just reheat it. And now I'm eating the garlic crusted bread.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Tasty.
Why can't your nose be 12 inches long? Because then it'd be a foot.
Who said that? Who said that in chat? Who said
He's
that?
doing my
Who said
dad
it?
joke command.
Oh, I was about to say, who said that in chat? I'm kidding. I was gonna say
Why
ban
don't
him,
seagulls
but-
fly over the bay? Because then they'd be bagels.
Whiteboards are remarkable.
No, stop it.
Yeah, please
Oh,
stop. Please stop.
certain someone's
Just-
doing dad jokes over and over again.
Just stop, please. Please just stop. Just please stop.
Did it give you 3 that time?
Yeah, because they hit it like 3 times rapid fire.
All right,
Such
are
a
we ready to
treat.
go back?
Yeah, I'm G to G if you guys.
I think so. I think so.
Oh boy, here we go.
We're back.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh
Back
my.
at it. Stop the dad
Back
jokes.
again.
All right, let me let me make sure I got everything here. Pretty sure I do.
Then it grew on me. Oh my god.
Yep, turned.
I'm so
Yeah. Here we go. All right, let's play.
Let's play. Oh, it's us. Okay. Okay.
Mm,
Okay, this is the system, Nim. I'm holding your hand. A gentle squeeze is my reassuring gesture of I'm here. A fingernail digging squeeze is a shut up squeeze.
oh my goodness.
Okay.
Wait, I don't want to play that. I want to play this. There we go. There we go. This is more appropriate. Okay. Here we go. All right. Everybody settled in?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Nim and Callista.
Are so
As,
excited.
as you approach the Chrome Concord, the exterior of the building is, let's just say, a little different in comparison to the Elven architecture. It's definitely different. You can definitely tell based off the different metals and the different arcs of magic and technology. This place, it definitely sticks out a little bit more in comparison to the other places. So there's a bit of a marvel to the designs to it. It's definitely something that just screams the future. Honestly, for you, Callista, just seeing this is well outside of almost anything you've seen so far. I mean, you've been to ruins, you've been to many locales. I mean, hell, you've dealt with devils back in your homeland. This place is this is way over your head. Nim.
So this is steampunk.
Yeah, basically it's like steampunk practically. Nim, this is a familiar sight to you. Like you're used to
This is
sight.
like home to me.
This is literally home for you. Just like the different arcs of lightning, electricity, and just the uniqueness of this place. It just screams artifice. Though you're more used to the Remspark assembly being more relatively magic heavy on their designs, it's still technology nonetheless, or whatever you make. This place though has more of a let's just say a dependency on the actual make of their design than the actual magic behind it.
Okay.
So it's definitely a little bit more You'll find out. You'll find out. But as you walk in and you kind of just take in the sights of the place, you can't help to see there are two figures that are standing over here by this large Tesla device, and you'll see these two individuals as they are chatting away.
Okay.
You will see a familiar person, and I'll blow up his arm so you can see it.
Yep.
You see a much older gnome, definitely with a mechanical hand that he has more control of, and definitely looks like he's ready to work at this point with these kind of these like smoked goggles and a bald spot. Next to him though is somebody that you have seen but never really got to introduce yourself with at some point, is this guy right here. You see a goblin, kind of just more teched out than this person, and definitely has more of a gruff exterior to him. But you'll catch this conversation as you two walk in. Hey boss. Does Doelle know we're coming here? I mean, she, you know how she tends to be when we just show up unannounced. Now, Rizrak, you do understand. We have to take the initiative on these things. We can't just be sitting around not expecting an answer to come to our doorstep. We gotta go to theirs. I mean, it's important that we tell them our plans, and hopefully they can tell us some research notes about our next big project. That's why we're here, right? Yeah, well, I mean, you do realize we're dealing with Doelle, right? I mean, you remember the last time we had a meeting like this, right? I mean, she practically ripped your arm off. You guys do anything?
I nudged him forward with my hand.
You do know who this is, right, Nim?
Yeah, the bottom one is Zeldris?
That's Zeldris, yep, Zeldris Rumspark, the Guildmaster of the Rumspark Assembly.
Yeah.
This guy, though, you have seen him around, but you never got to know his name, but you have seen him at the Rumspark Assembly. He follows Zeldris around quite a bit, but you never really got to know him very well.
Would he be like the second in command kind of person?
Potentially. Or one of them.
Okay.
But yeah.
I guess I go for it. Oh, I need Penny. I need Penny.
Oh yeah. Hang on, let me go grab her. Here you go.
This is the time to have Penny.
Yeah, for real. Okay. But yeah, floor is yours. What do you do?
I guess I go for it a little bit and cry inside. I
believe in you, champ. You can do it.
I'll stay with you because I'm holding your hand, so.
I'm so nervous. Okay. I'm so nervous. Okay. I guess I'll be like, hi.
Well, Rizrak, you do under... Oh. He turns around. Oh. Well. Is that who I think it is? Niels.
Hi.
Is that you, young Nemissa?
Hi, sir. Yeah, hi.
My goodness, how long has it been? Let me get a look at you. And you see him kind of just like will scratch his beard a bit and kind of just look you up and down. Why, it seems like you've been through the ringer. But it's good to see you. What, Oh. He looks over towards Penny's direction. Is that... I'll be...
This
is Penny. Her
Yeah.
Nim made her.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And it seems like he has a personality. Well then.
It's so fun.
Hey, Zeldris, who's the short stuff here?
This is Nemessa.
Nim, please introduce yourself to Rizrak. He's one of our head tinkerers.
I'm so sorry.
He just he's got this like large blacksmith hammer on his shoulder, and he kind of like takes his little glass appendages and looks down to you. He's like, "Oh, I've seen you around. You're that one with the blackened hands, right? Got singed."
I like start to hide my hands behind me. Yes.
One of those hands.
Your hands are going with it, okay?
Okay.
Now,
going with it.
now Rizrak, listen, you have to understand, the hands of a tinkerer is not supposed to be pristine. You do realize the type of craft. I mean, look at your hands. He just looks at his hands, and you see like his hands are very like rough and like gnarled. Like he definitely looks like he works his hands to the bone. Same with Zeldris. Well, I guess you got a point. What's so special about this one, though? I mean, she's made of metal bird. Hey, Nemessa.
Yes.
Like we discussed on your initiation,
Yes, sir.
it's important to share your designs and, of course, prove what you have made during your travels, whether you're in Elysium or, well, here. And what are you doing here? It's actually very surprising to see you out this far in Euseth.
Well, sir, you told me to find out more about that key. I don't know if you remember the key, but
you still have that? Let me see.
Yes, sir.
If it's okay.
Here? Can I show you first?
By all means.
And so, Nim wants to like take probably like half a step back, and she's like, I think you should give a little space for this. I don't want to hurt you. Yeah. So
you see some concern.
I automatically step back.
Fall on both these individuals' faces, and they're like, "Well, if you say so, I guess it's important to know the hazards."
Oh, trust me, you're not gonna want to get in the way of this.
Nemessa, before you demonstrate, how explosive is this going to be? Because you have to understand.
Not explosive. Just there's an area of effect, and I don't want you to get acid on you.
It would probably prefer something of less damaging nature if you have something.
Do the cold damage.
Okay. So I don't really have a spell for cold. I'm just gonna have it make it go cold. I don't really have a spell for that.
I mean, you have arcane weapon.
Do it on me.
Oh yeah, I do have arcane weapon. That's right.
Do it on me.
Okay. So I guess I'll use arcane weapon and lightly hit Callista because I'm terrified of actually hurting her.
Before you do that, I need you to roll a d6.
Oh crap! Oh! Is this what I think? Oh my gosh! I'm gonna cry.
Oh no!
Check some.
Is this what I think it is? We're only down to 2 left. If it's what I think it is.
Let's see. Because right now we got acid, cold, thunder.
We only need lightning and fire.
Well, if it's fire, I'm good.
There's also poison too.
I got poison.
Oh, you do have? Oh yeah, you do have poison. Ah. Okay. Well.
Oh shit.
So, expecting cold damage to occur. You're expecting.
Oh, no.
You're expecting the frigidness.
I'm so sorry, Callista.
And as you're about to hit Callista, you see the key ignite. Oh. Well, interesting.
That's not all I can do.
A part of your arm is on fire right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I,
you need.
like,
Oh,
tried to,
wait. He like pats it out completely. Whoa.
I discreetly try to do this.
Penny like opens her mouth up and you see like a small like wind come out from her and try to blow it out.
I kind of force strength.
Did any of that hit me?
Emergency.
Hey, Lou.
Well, that was interesting. Well,
I've never done that before.
I see. It's actually interesting that key actually does something of that nature. What else can it do?
Well, there's poison and acid and cold and thunder, and opening the doorway to the arcane directly.
I remember now. You see Zeldris kind of examine the key a little bit. Creating pathways into the elements. There was actually an experiment I used to do with that. But, unfortunately those days are gone. But that is interesting that key can open, sounds like to me, small gateways into the elemental planes or even the elements itself. And,
I can show you the doorway. Just don't walk through, because then and she just looks at her hands with like the darken that you can still see it on the edge of the gloves.
Yeah. Okay. So you're opening the doorway to what?
To the arcane, like the central magic of it.
Okay.
Which is what I had to do during the trial. So.
Yep. As you point your key out to open up the doorway, it doesn't open.
I'm like trying again and again. like this should work. Why is this not working?
You see this goblin just cross his arms. Hey, Zeldris, we should probably tell Dwell we're here. I mean, you start to see like these other workers start to come into the room, kind of just giving you guys weird looks.
Nim, let's put the key down for now.
Yeah. Okay.
The constructs looks lovely. You said the name was Penny?
Yeah. So, I have a sibling that has an owl, and so I wanted her to be an owl. And Penny is actually amazing, sir. She has helped so many times, and she's able to fly, and unfortunately she had an accident, but now she's back, and because of that I was able to do some upgrades, and now she's able to talk to have better communication, and she's really fantastic, and she doesn't bite much.
Well,
good. Well, it's good to see that your research so far has actually been fruitful. But is there anything else you wish to show?
Yeah, sure, sir. I and I like start to pull out the box.
Oh no.
But
Do you pull out the box?
I want
Can
to.
can I stop her before she does?
Well, let me think real quick. Oh, actually, I do need to do something real quick. Hold on.
Oh no.
1 second. Oh yeah. Hold on. Where is...
I wanted to see if he knew anything about it.
So, as you pull out the box, and Zeldris sees it. You do see right over here this vault door start to turn. And you just see it open.
Oh, no.
Open. Well, I guess that's our cue. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Here, please join us. We're actually about to meet with the guildmaster of this place. Consider this a tour and part of your training.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And you start to see them walk towards the vault.
We will follow.
Okay.
Melissa. I think she got raided or something.
She's being raided.
That's okay.
Sorry, yeah, I got
No, you're
raided.
good.
Okay, what just happened?
You guys were
Follow
going.
me.
Yeah, you're going through this vault door. It open.
Okay, but did you show him the box? Is the question.
Just briefly.
Okay.
But they got distracted by the door opening here. All right. Let me go and change maps here. One second. What's on here? Up. Where's Riz Racket? There he is. Zoop. Here we go. All right.
That looks amazing.
Yeah. All right. As you walk in, you can't help but hear the interiors become much louder, like the chugging of boilers, mechanical gears, even just like the zapping of the electrical charges in this area. This place is busy. Very, very busy. Like, you can't help but hear just the clanging of metal and tools and just the tightening of bolts. This place is bustling. But as you are walking with Zeldris, you'll see at this table over here, and I'll blow up the art so you can see it. You'll see an elven woman, pretty well built. Seems to be wearing just like this metal plating in front of her chest, but also has this long mechanical arm, and it seems like she's got these wires connected to the back of her her plating, and doesn't pay any attention to you as you walk in. And most of the workers are like kind of waving as you're passing by, just in passing, but they're relatively busy for the most part. But Zeldris will stop you all as you walk in, and he'll say, I just want to mention our visit was a bit unannounced because we're trying to get some research on our next big project at the Renspark Assembly, and well, Crumb Card's got some knowledge on what we need. So if you can be on your best behavior, okay?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
I will try my best.
I'm sorry, and your name was...
Unimportant.
Oh, unimportant. It's nice to meet you. I'm Zeldris.
Nice to meet you too.
Boss, I don't think her name was unimportant.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh. Alright. So you guys walk in, and you'll just see this woman she is like, just with deft hands, is just like working on these different trinkets and machinations. And you see all the people that are working are kind of doing the same, but they see all you approach. This one's like, hey, Noel, you got guess. And you'll see the woman turn. Oh. He's here, huh?
Who?
What do you want, Zeldris? And she just turns her back to him and goes back to work. Oh, Doel.
Drama?
It's good to meet you again. How many years has it been? It's been about, this woman will speak. Too long. Well, you see, my visit here was at a very opportune time, and I can't help you, Zeldris. I'm sorry. I need you to leave. Oh, but we just got here, and Rizrak, you got the thing, right? Oh yeah. Hey, do you remember me? Ignores him. Yeah, you remember that power core? You said those adventurers we were looking for? Yeah, do you have it? Oh yeah, it's right here. And we'll hold right in front of her, Nim. You see this metallic orb with these strange, like, electrical charges coming off from it, just faintly. And it's hard to tell if this device he's holding out in front of him is man-made or not.
Okay.
You guys are free to respond if you want to do anything.
I'm keeping an eye on him.
It's gonna be weird. Can I do like a Arcana check from like far away without touching it?
Yeah, you can. I'd say you're within eyesight of it.
I want to know if I can figure out what it is.
Yep.
Basically.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
What he's holding in front of him, after taking a look at the metallic device, you start to see sparks coming out from like electrical discharge, but then all of a sudden you see it turn into a fiery substance around it. Like it's changing different elements, similar to how you invoke the elements on your key. And it seems to be like there's almost like this kaleidoscopic color to it, like it shifts colors as he does it. Whatever he has in front of him is definitely not artifice. This is definitely something not, like I said, man-made. It's definitely very magical, which you find it very strange that an artificer has something that's like purely magical.
Do I... Can I tell if it's like more of divineness or just arcana?
It's more arcane. It's interesting because you know your key, and Zeldris had mentioned it. Your key seems to tap into elements, and there's the elemental planes. So this has some similarities to your key, but not in such a fashion that it does the same thing with your key, more or less. But there's definitely some potent magic inside of whatever this is. But this woman here will approach, and he's like, "Oh, so you finally found it after what, centuries?" "Yes, of course. You do think this would be enough to power the airship that we were discussing?"
An airship?
"Oh yes, yes, we are building the world's first airship."
Like a ship that flies in the air?
"Yes. Yeah. It's been something we've been working on for quite some time. It's just, well, I do use this pun, but we can't really get it quite off the ground yet. Not enough power, you see."
She's gonna lean down to Nim and be like, "Is this what it's like where you're from?"
Yes, and the shell of it looks magnificent. I can't wait to see it in the air.
You guys,
okay.
you guys will see,
sweet.
You'll see this individual, this construct, walking over, and
Okay.
I'll pull up his art so you can see it. This fine little dime piece.
This place is freaking out, Callista.
And Nim is like, "Oh, this is great."
You'll see a warforged. It seems to be pretty well dressed for somebody in this type of workshop. But you'll see this individual walk up to this elven individual, and he'll say, All do well. I did not realize you had guests. Do they need a tour of the place? Or is there anything I can fix for them? No, that'll be alright, Mulder. You, did you finish the, reconfiguration of that gear I sent over to you? Oh yes, of course. I mean, work should be done here in about, approximately 34 minutes. Alright, good.
Oh my god, I love that.
And, who's the entourage here? Students?
Yeah.
She's looking straight at you now.
Hi, I'm Nemessa. This is Penny and Callista.
Not so many K's. Though.
Oh yeah. This is one of our new initiates, Nemessa Turin. Very bright future ahead of her, and she just wanted to take a look at the place to take in the sights and learn a little bit more about this place, and of course, or maybe a little bit more about the designs. Right. What do you want me for? You expecting free labor or something? Not exactly. Is there any way you could, this is a big ask, but is there any way you can solve the mystery as how we can harness this? He points to the orb that's in Rizrak's hand. You do realize you're tampering with things that are way outside of your realm, right?
Isn't that what you do as tinkerers?
Yes, of course, but this is, not something we can't quite figure out.
Well, maybe Nim can help you. She's quite smart.
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Who is this lovely creature?
This is Penny. I made her, and she flies.
Oh,
Oh, great. Got daycare now. What?
I'm sorry. No, I'm almost 400 years old. I don't need a babysitter.
And I'm 650. What does age have to do with it?
She said she doesn't need a babysitter, and Callista is trying so hard not to kind of cough and side eye her.
Whatever. I can look at the orb, but it's gonna cost you. Yes, of course. I mean, if you need some of our guild members to maybe help out in shop, and maybe she will, and he'll put his hand gently on your back, Nemessa.
Would exchange of knowledge help with the price?
Price? What do you mean price?
Well, you said it's gonna cost us, yeah?
You really don't get it, do you?
What I do get is that we're all looking for more information, and we should share that information to improve our world. Why would we have a huge cost against each other when we're just looking for knowledge?
You really speak big for somebody that has little experience, don't you?
Well,
Well, I mean, listen, you were young once. I mean, you have to understand. You came in the same position young Nemis was in, right? And I'm pretty sure I was the one that taught you. Oh dear. Anyways, you know what? You'll grab the orb. I think we can shelve this idea for later. Nim, here, how about you show Doel what you've been working on?
Not unless they help us.
She doesn't. You'll see this woman push the goblin to the side and just look down in your direction. I'm sorry.
For the first time this entire encounter, I'm like actually squaring up and looking up and not cowering. Okay.
Yeah, this woman is like 6'1". She's pretty tall.
That's fine. I'll look at the sky. I don't care. Like, for the first time, like, them is breaking out of that nervous shell.
Oh yeah? Well, show me something impressive then.
Okay. So, you notice how...
I'm sorry, may I butt in for just a moment, Doel? Yes, Mulder, what is it? Do you mind if I work on this fine creature here?
And do what? And like I start reaching for Penny, like protectively.
I see that she has some recalibrations or potentially something I could mold into something greater, stronger, if need be.
Can you do it while I watch, so I can learn from you?
Of course. As long as the participant is willing.
I look at Penny.
Penny just has this... You can't tell how Penny is. Penny's a construct, but...
I know, but
Penny looks a little agitated, but...
Penny, you want to be stronger?
Stronger.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that works for me.
Alright, well, he's gonna take this little darling over here for a second.
Oh gosh.
Start doing his work over there.
And he's gonna get some muscles.
Cool.
This elven woman will cross her arms and like, well, impress me.
Are you going to help if I do?
Possibly.
Well, then I possibly might impress you.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
You also see like all the work. You see all the workers almost look like they stopped working. They're seeing this whole confrontation, so all eyes are on you right now.
Yeah. So, you know how the core has the different elements, correct?
Yes.
What if I can tap into those as well with something else?
I mean, I do realize your ambitions are high, and I know I have the utmost faith in what you do, but tampering with the elements like that is very dangerous, unstable.
But I've been doing it successfully for the last year.
Oh, all right.
Even you saw it.
You'll see, Zeldris kind of like will rub his temple a bit. Yes, that is true. And I do realize I was taking a big chance and signing off on your letter so you can join us. Because some people had, well, doubts about your potential, but not me.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Then let me show you again.
This should be good. Alright. We'll kind of sit on the table over here. I'm waiting.
Okay.
Should probably back up, miss.
I still have arcane weapon.
Yeah, you do.
It's still selected to fire, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I have fire resistance if you want to hit me. Kidding. Don't hit me.
Callista, can you come here?
Callista's standing there. She goes, "You love her. You 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 love her."
And with the fire arcane weapon, I'm going to have it ignite and hit Callista.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
I'm sorry. Like ahead of time, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna laugh if
20.
you don't hit.
Well, this isn't the hit. This is the see. Well, you'll find out.
Oh boy.
Oh, great.
Okay. Go. So it's gonna be 4 bludgeoning. Go ahead and roll the fire damage. Okay. All right. So Callista, you'll still take, because I'm assuming you're letting her hit her.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be 7 points of damage total there. But Nim, as you whack her across the side there, you'll see the key almost flicker out the flame as you hit it, and you're trying to maintain it, and you manage to bring it back, but it keeps flickering in and out as you're doing that. So it's unstable right now.
Okay.
I bravely stand there and I don't flinch at all.
Wow, so
And
so
then-
hardcore.
I am.
See, very well, well done. See, yeah, she
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
Oh.
And I'm gonna do flaming spear.
Oh no. Okay, well.
This is my first time ever doing it.
Well.
But I want to do it like here, away from people.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't do it at me.
Okay.
No, I don't do it at you.
Oh.
Don't do it at you.
Oh.
All right.
I just want to create it like
Yeah.
over there.
All right. So, yeah,
Feel
as you take the flame on your key, that's like at the tip of it. It's like almost like a candle, like a flame on a candle at this point, and you just like flick it in the direction. And you just see this like orb of fire flicker over here in the direction. And this is actually your first time casting the spell, so it's hard for you to actually maintain it. And the ball of fire is relatively small in comparison.
But it's something.
But it's something. And everybody's like, ooh, and taking in sights. But the well here is just like sitting there unimpressed.
Okay. Can I... Oh, I don't want to destroy the lab. Okay, hold on.
Blow it up.
There you go, boom.
Terrible artificer. We'll blow stuff up.
This is amazing looking, okay? I don't...
Think of how cool it will be when it blows up.
I'll do acid splash.
Acid splash?
Yeah.
Okay. Still looking at you.
Okay. Okay. I don't have prepared spells for things that are not my normal. I'm lucky I have this weird. Okay, okay. I think I know what she wants now. Okay.
We done here.
I'm gonna attempt to open the door again.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, do you have the box out?
It's in my pocket bag thing on my hip.
Okay. Do me a favor. Make a Arcana check for me.
It's 22.
Nice.
You remember the cube had an opening yesterday, and it had like a
Yes.
faintness to it, like a small opening.
Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Yep.
And ever since you opened that, Your magic has been acting very weird, or your artificer magic has been acting very strange since then.
True. Okay.
That was actually at a disadvantage, but it's still 22 regardless. But
Still 22. Does the key fit in the hole?
you haven't checked?
I'm going to pull it out and check.
Standing too far away from you, dang it.
All right.
You
pull-
can't
Just
stop me.
dive on
Alright.
you.
All right. So you pull out the key. There is a small opening to it. It doesn't look like it's key size, but it looks like the size of it could fit. You don't know. It's hard to tell.
I'm gonna try it. I'm running out of options. I'm gonna attempt to put the key in.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Give me one
Almost
second.
silence.
Give me 1 second.
Oh no. Why did I come here? Why did I come here?
Oh,
And then they entered the twilight zone.
Callista and Nim were never seen from again.
All right. So, as you pull the box out, Zeldris has this, like, his face goes pale as you pull out that box. But then, as you put your key in, something happens with the box.
oh shit. I'm gonna break it, guys.
As you put your key into the opening changes to the shape of the key. And as you move the key closer into it, the cube lights up. All the runes in the sigil, and the box starts to hum louder and louder. What is that?
I believe both this box and the key are a long time artifacts of the goddess of tinkering.
The box starts to shake violently. It's still rumbling.
I'm holding on. I'm not letting this thing go.
Over here, you start to see Penny start to react strangely too, including this individual.
Oh, of course, because she's my magic. Shit, I forgot about that.
Well, including him too. He's acting strangely too.
Oh well. This Warforged starts to light up. This blue hue similar to that of the cube, and Penny does the same thing. What are you doing?
The key?
Drop that now. Emissa!
No. We can't drop it. Just
Can you take the key out?
yeah, I'll try to take it out. I don't want it to break.
Yep. As you pull the key out, the box stops to shake violently, and the light that it was protruding out from it starts to dim out. But then the constructs start to act like twitching, like they're almost like they're not able to control their facilities, and everybody in the room starts to get concerned. Boss, Emissa, you need to put that away now.
Nim, do what he says.
Okay. I'll put it in my bag.
What is that?
Like I was trying to say, I believe the box and the key used to belong to the goddess of tinkering before. Of engineering and all mechanical life as we know it.
You start to hear everybody like start to mutter just like concerns like in the room. Jeez. Nim, it would be best you put that box away. Zeldris, why are you still here? Well, it's leave now.
You said I just had to impress you.
Leave! Do not come back. That is a danger, and I don't expect you to return here. Get out now.
I'll show you one day. I start to go and call Penny to me.
Oh, I was about to say, I was done with my calibrations. Goodbye.
Oh. What did you do to her?
Oh, I made her better.
But how?
She's stronger.
You know what? I'll look her over later.
Yeah, you'll start to see Rizrak start to walk by. The very concerned look on his face. Zeldris kind of looks at Doel. Doel, you need to be more open to these things. Sorry to disturb you at this time. I'll be back later. Close, are you doing anything?
Just kind of glancing at her, walking backwards while staring at her.
Yeah, she's turning back to her own work. Nemissa. What?
Yes, sir.
Where did you find that?
The box or the key?
Oh, you already told me about the key. What about the box?
Well, I found it in another tinker's shop, to be honest. He just had it there at the table, and it was mine if I could get it open.
Can you show me the box? There's something
I think
wish to
I
confirm.
think it's best if we're not in this building. I'm pretty sure they'll go after us if we do.
Right. Let's talk outside. Probably be best. All right. So meanwhile,
I can breathe.
yeah, let me go back real quick.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Meanwhile, at the halls of justice.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on. Yeah, prepare things.
I'm not gonna lie, a part of me wanted to continue to like try to turn the key.
Oh
I
boy.
really
I
wanted
did
to.
too. I did too,
Wow.
but I was scared.
Well,
I was scared of losing Penny again. I can't lose her again.
where is? Oh yeah. So let's go to where Enthrall's at. Here's to see how this is gonna turn out. Let's see.
Weird. I have to switch back from completely just watching to actually being re-engaged in the story myself.
Yeah, no.
Oh wait, now I gotta do stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
this guy.
yeah, we may or may not be able to get back to that part tonight, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes because I'm curious to see what
Fine.
Enthrall's gonna do here. All right. So let's go back to here. All right. Enthrall. So you make it back to the spell counter.
Alright.
You go inside.
Yep. Yeah, just wander on in.
All right. Yep. You see the same astute Elvin Smith, Gildeer. Seems to be working on a small project at his table, but sees you walk in. He's like, you're back.
Hey, yeah, I was kind of curious. Have you taught? Well, I have some stuff I want to buy too. But have you taught another turtle enchanting before?
Hmm.
I was I was curious if you've actually taught my dad. I didn't actually know where he said he learned.
Maybe. Why so curious?
Well, I was kind of curious if you could fix... So he said he can't actually fix the magic item he gifted me that saved my life. And I was curious if you can actually fix it. I don't even know what it did, but it saved my life when I was younger, and this gold bracelet here I have. Take it off. I was curious if you actually taught my dad. I wasn't sure if you actually knew enchanting better than him, and if so, you might be able to fix his work. Because it broke. So I was curious.
I've had a few customers that are turtles. Honestly, I think they all look the same. But your father an enchanter?
Yeah, my father's an enchanter. He says he puts part of him in each of his works. Well, each of the works he gives to his children and my mom. But I don't know if that's literal or if he's just saying he puts a lot of work into it.
Let me take a look.
And I'll hand over the gold bracelet.
He'll look it over and we'll kind of examine it. Said there's an enchantment on this.
Yeah, I have no clue what it did. It saved my life at one point when I was being attacked, but I'm not actually sure what it even did.
I'll be honest. The enchantment on this thing's been broken for quite some time.
Oh yeah, I've been wearing it for like 10 years.
Slides it back over too. I don't think I could fix it though. The enchantment is, well, not normal. At least the formulas I've worked with. I just don't know if it's because the formulas are broken or, I hate to say it, your dad wasn't exactly a good enchanter.
That's fair. Do you know who might have taught him?
Unfortunately, I don't really take apprentices these days. It's too much work.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I guess I did have some things I want to buy.
Yeah, what do you want to buy?
I don't actually. So the ring here says it costs, what's that? Is this 1900 for this gold? But I also need a diamond worth 300 gold, and I've only got 2000 gold. How do you do this bartering thing?
He just raises an eyebrow when you say that bartering thing. So, how much gold do you have?
My actual amount of gold that I have is 2020. I've got some silver pieces too, but I should probably keep a little bit of gold so I'm not broke.
Or you can spend all your money here. Then you don't have to worry about your gold.
You said I don't have to spend my money here?
No, you can.
Oh, true. So can I pay you 2000 gold for this ring and diamond worth 300 gold? 300 gold?
Which ring are you talking about? Ring of the Ram?
Yeah.
So Ring of the Ram is 1900 gold.
Yeah.
And what else were you wanting from him?
A diamond worth 300 gold.
So 2200?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how much gold do you have?
2020.
Oh, so you're just short.
Yeah, so that's I'm literally asking him.
Yeah.
That's why I said the bartering thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, the ring is 1900 and the diamond is 300. So if you have 2200, cough it up. If not, well, you gotta come back for more gold. Or you can just buy the ring.
Oh, no, I guess I'll just...
Callista Venmos you. No.
I'll just buy a diamond then. I'll just buy a diamond.
Just a diamond? Okay.
Yeah. Can I get a diamond worth 300 gold?
He just like, he magically appears a diamond in front of you. 300.
Pay out the 300.
All right, take 300 off. He'll kind of look to you, and he's like, Do you have relatives that live here?
I'm not sure where my mom and dad are at the moment. I've been living with my master for quite some time.
That's odd, because I see an older gentleman that kind of looks similar to you at Gleanhaven.
Really?
Just a thought.
My dad's near?
Just a thought.
Thank you. I guess that's all I had, all my business I had. Do you know anybody that could fix my bracelet?
Unfortunately, no. What?
Okay.
What? Why do you want that bracelet?
So it's just one of those things I should never take off. My dad said I should never take it off, and I've pretty much been wearing it. Well, actually, it used to be a necklace. It used to go around my neck. But once I got older, I couldn't wear it around my neck anymore, so I now wear it around my wrist. But I don't actually have a reason to have it fixed, except for that my dad made it.
I hate to say it, boy, but I don't think that's an enchantment on your necklace. You ever heard of good luck charms?
Yeah.
Fictitious things? I think that's what that is. But that's just my opinion.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was very dead. Or about to be.
Well,
that lion's claws were very close. And then they stopped. I think they stopped.
Well, fate has a funny way of working out. With magic or without it. He just like takes a long drag from his pipe and blows it in your direction. Well, if you're not spending any more money here, you can leave.
Yep. I can do that. Thank you for your assistance. Oh, and thanks for saying where my dad might be. I think, yeah. Thanks, bye.
What a weird lad.
You don't even know.
Alright. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's Torrens doing. Okay. So you want to find out more information about the glistening tundra.
Yes.
Okay. So what are you wanting to know specifically? You're wanting to know terrain, people that live out there, dangers.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
general information, essentially.
Yeah, more or less. Like, what could I find that would actually give us a little bit of an edge while we're out there?
Gotcha. I will say this is going to be you'll have to do I will say, what sort of check do we do? I'll say let's just do a general intelligence check to see what you can find out. Most of this is essentially finding like the small little bits of libraries, text, and books that you could find, asking people around town. So I say make a general. I'll say just an investigation check in this case, just to make it simpler.
Same bonus either way. Wow.
Sheesh. All right. So with a 5, I can share a little bit of this. So the glistening tundra, it's not necessarily a frozen wasteland. It is survivable. Especially with the tribes that do live out there, the Wolf Hearts, the Death's Wind, and the other tribes that live out there. And it's not to say there's not any settlements out there, but there's definitely some big dangers out there. Particularly some of the monsters have definitely adapted to the harsh cold of the regions. And But the interesting thing about the glistening tundra is there are certain points where it seems like the snow itself has this like glint to it. This glint has had strange effects on people, almost to the point where it could cause strange, not necessarily hallucinations, but strange sightings in the snow. But you can't really find any more information regarding that. You can't really find much information about the tribes either. Most likely something you may have to get into the Aether Observatory at. But the glistening tundra is, it's definitely a pretty harsh place to venture into, especially in the cold. You'll definitely need to be prepared for the possibility of freezing to death out there, so definitely bundle up. But in terms of the monsters, you can't really find like any legitimate info in terms of what is out there. I mean, there are yetis, but you're not quite sure in terms of monstrosities or what sort of other dangers you can find. Unfortunately, can't really get much else out of that with that check.
Okay. That being the case, all day to find that, it's gonna be a little frustrated.
I'll say you can, if there's anything else you want to do, I can allow it, but yeah, you can't. There isn't much info you can find out in the glistening tundra. It seems like most of the textbooks or even some of the writings that you find on it is very bare, and it could be potentially because not a lot of the inhabitants have interest in that region.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't really find much in terms of its history. And in terms of Mentaion, because I know you said you had mentioned something else about it. Even when you ask people around town about Mentaion, they kind of just give you this very like strange look, like you're trying to hunt down a ghost almost.
Okay. That being the case, like, I keep looking at the map and I look at this Galeen Haven. I kind of want to check that out.
You want to check out Gleanhaven? Okay. I'll go ahead and get you over there, but we're gonna go back over to the Chrome Concord real quick because we need to finish what's happening over there.
Okay.
Because that's important.
What? It's
All right.
not important at all, but
All right. So as you walk out from the Chrome Concord, Zeldris will turn to you and say, "Sorry you had to deal with Doelle's attitude. She let's just say she had a lot of expectations placed on her early on, and
Don't we all?
It's a bit hard to impress her, but I know you mean well. But about that box you had."
yes, sir.
What are you exactly intending to do with that?
I want to learn the secrets. When I first touched it, I got a vision of what I believe to be the goddess. How do you pronounce the name again? Fedite?
Fedite.
Fedite. I believe I saw Fedite in front of these airships, in front of all these creations, and it happened so fast that I want to know more. I want to know what happened.
Zeldris has a bit of a puzzled expression on his face, and Rizrak is like, "Fedite, huh? But what's she to you?"
Well, she might have been the original owner of the key that I'm currently researching as well. And if these go hand in hand, it's worth looking at both, is it not?
do have a point, but Miss, there is this is kind of hard to explain. Yes, Fedite may be a goddess, but the interesting thing is her Fedite was a recently new goddess. And
Yes, sir.
let's just say there's been some trouble surrounding her legend. And if that box indeed does belong to her, or originally did, I have concerns about what might be inside.
As we all, and I understand those concerns. But I feel like in order for us to advance as a civilization, it's worth at least exploring. And isn't that what we're all trying to do right here?
I suppose. And it's not to say that there should be any risk in what we do. It's just the depth of this is well beyond that of artifice. And I don't know if you know much about the tales of the city of Iridesh, where much of our discovery in artifice came from. Let's just say the tales about Fedite and her ascension is that of, well, concern. In fact, a lot of people debate that Fedite isn't even a goddess herself. Fedite has somehow toyed with the machinations of the natural world. And though a lot of people praise or even try to replicate her work, many of the people that were involved with Fedite have either gone mad or had died in the process. She was brilliant, don't get me wrong, but it seems like any inhabitants that have any dealings or any interaction with her, the results are always grim, from what I've found out.
So how did she become known as a goddess?
That is speculation that a lot of the scholars have not figured out. Some people said that she somehow unlocked a way into the divine gate. And if it is true that your key has some sort of connection to her, I feel like maybe researching more about your key is in order. But in terms of that cube, though, it's well outside my knowledge. Almost seems like it's a puzzle at this point.
Well, that's part of the quest that you have sent me on, is to learn more about the key. And I feel like these are sister items and I have to learn about both. I also feel that while you said that those that was close to her back then might have become mad, in a way, just tinkering itself is viewed as madness to some.
You see, Zell just chuckle a little bit. I suppose you are
Close
right.
is nodding.
There is some madness when it comes to ingenuity. I will not argue with that. But you also have to understand, dealing with the unknown is a very frightening thing. And I've dealt with the unknown many of times, and I have lost many to it because of it. But if you truly are ambitious and you know the dangers, then I cannot stop you. The only thing I say as a side of caution is just make sure you have a backup plan. Always.
Yes, sir, of course.
Have a backup plan. That's what we always talk about at the assembly. If one gear goes unturned, then you have to find the solution for it, no matter what. Now,
Yes, sir.
please call Ms. Eldris. Sir is not needed.
Okay, Zeldris. And she starts to like get that nervousness again.
I'm gonna make a roll real quick.
Oh no, why are you making rolls?
What? I'm not allowed to make a roll as a DM?
No, it's terrifying.
Zeldris kind of has a inquisitive look as you're kind of like fidgety and basically like your mannerism and speech. You're definitely nervous in this case. And Zeldris like, Nim, is everything okay? You've been very cloistered since we got in there.
Oh, well, sir, Zeldris, sorry. As you know, I'm almost 400 years old, and I've been looking up to you for the past 250 years. So you're kind of an idol to me, and the fact that you're in front of me yet again, terrifies me.
Well, as much as I appreciate that sentiment, I shouldn't be somebody you should idolize at. The thing you should idolize, though, is the work that you put in. Or even hell, even what the Chrome Concord was doing in there. I mean, you saw what they were working on. I mean, they're striving for the future, like you said. If we are to advance as a civilization, if we are able to harness the arcane and the weave, we have to find creative ways besides just the potency of the natural magics of this world.
Would you say that to get where you need to go, you have to do whatever it takes to succeed?
By all means.
Tell him.
I don't want to. God damn it.
Hey,
Oh, no.
Hey, Zeldris, I hate to interrupt, but we should probably get back at some point, because, well, I don't think Victor is going to keep the assembly stable while we're out. Oh,
Tell
yeah.
him.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Remember the last time I had him watch the lab, it was such a mess. But,
Sir?
yes.
Zeldris,
Yes.
Sir, on your way back, could you take this with you and I give him 24 gold?
24 gold? Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
He's already paid one, so like 24 more to go.
He looks up. I'm assuming these are your dues?
I've already paid my dues,
I thought
sir.
right. I thought you had paid for it already. But
So
why?
how you just mentioned
why are you-
whatever it takes.
Yes.
I did that just to get into the Rimspark assembly, and so I'm paying it back.
Make a persuasion check.
Please don't kick me out. Please don't kick me out. Oh my gosh. Persuasion?
Yeah, it's at disadvantage.
No! Callista, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
You have.
Zeldris will look at you and it's almost like that of pity, it seems like, but it turns to that of a pretty warm smile. I don't know what this is about, Nim, and I'm sure there's another time to talk about it, but that cold should be something used towards your success. I mean, the guild coffers are fine as it is, and even though we still have our dues, it's probably best you hang on to that.
Okay.
Though I'm curious to know more as to why you're giving me this money, but that's probably for another time. But whatever missions and ambitions you have left. Do look forward to what you have. And I truly meant what I said back in there. You do have a bright future and potential. Even if you have to put some risk into it, despite my chagrin to that box, probably for the better that you explore. But we'll be in touch, and well, I just hope what you find in that box is something that can change the world, because that's something we definitely need. And hopefully the next time you see us, we might be flying in. And he kind of looks to Resurrect. Yeah, still got a little work with that. Either way, well, it was good meeting you. And
Good meeting you too.
hopefully,
Thank you both.
hopefully you don't find any 1,000 bits next time.
I wouldn't be a tinkerer otherwise.
No promises.
Yeah, that's what the last initiate said. And yep, and they walk off, disappear.
Oh, Callista, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill
Well, that was something. What the hell was with that box?
I have my suspicions, but I need to test it. Back to the coming tide? Yeah, let's go.
I need to drink.
All right. So to close it out, let's see. I know Torn wanted to go to Gleanhaven. And Thrall, was there anything you wanted to do?
Shiny, if you said something.
The-
You're muted.
Oh, I'm muted.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You're good.
Now you are.
Oh, okay. One,
You're
two, one,
fine.
two. Testing.
I can hear you now. I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I guess I'll just go with him to the Gleanhaven. I was thinking
Gleanhaven?
about going to the Chamber of Jewels, but I figure I'll do that with other people so I'm not keep splitting off a single person to each location.
That's fine. All right. So you guys going to Gleanhaven?
Let's
Yeesh.
do it.
All right. Go ahead and do that. We'll do this. This will be the last thing we do tonight.
Okay.
Let's see. Gleanhaven. All right. So Gleanhaven. So Gleanhaven is more or less the only real religious center for any devout followers or like clerics, priests, or even just casual followers of any gods and goddesses. What's interesting about this place, though, is most churches or religious sects that you see throughout Celestia seem to be identified by the god or goddesses they've worshipped. This one doesn't seem to have any symbolism to one particular god or goddess. It seems like there are variations. Like it's almost like an all-encompassing place where people could worship any god or goddess within limits. And you see a lot of the people that are coming and going into this place have different, it seems like different vestments or even different jewelry or even iconic religious icons showing their devout nature. So it seems like a lot of the people that are coming and going to this place have different gods that they worship. Like you see people that are worshiping Bahamut, or you see gods that are worshiping other various gods that you have seen throughout Celestia's history. I mean, when you guys enter, it's interesting. It seems like most of the tapestries that are in this place doesn't look like they personify any religious symbols. It seems like it's more decorative. But most of the people that are coming here seem to be gathered in different cloisters throughout the the interiors of the building. But what's most interesting is inside, you see this very large, tall altar at the very end of this structure. It seems like most of the people that are here are up front towards this altar, and it seems like it's probably congested more than any part of the building. And most of the people inside seem to be doing most of their prayers and, maybe potentially giving out donations. But for the most part, everyone seems to be going about their own business, but they seem to have like their own sections of worship in the area. But that's what you guys would see inside. And Thrall, though, you spot somebody interesting. You see another turtle inside.
I'll walk over to him. See if I recognize him.
As you walk over, you see this very old, not necessarily ancient turtle, but he's definitely got these religious vestments on him. And it seems like he's like taking donations from people. He's got this like small little alms with him. And people are like putting gold pieces, silver pieces in there. But as you turn around, you'll get a look at this guy here. And you actually do recognize him. It's
Can you blow that up? It looks like Uguay from what I can currently see.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Yep.
Nice.
Uguay.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Uguay. But you do recognize him. It's your uncle.
Oh.
Yeah, Uncle Gruel.
Hey! Wait. Gruel? Wait, what are you doing here?
Who said that? Hello?
I did. The other turtle. Right. Gruel? Can you see me?
He seems to be kind of lost in thought, but then he turns and looks to you and he's like, oh, wait a minute. Jastiel? No.
No.
Astral? No.
No, that's my dad.
Wait. Maximilian?
Hey!
Oh,
I haven't heard that name in a long time, actually.
oh my
That's kind of weird.
goodness. Okay, what are you doing here? I thought you were out with Jastiel, or was it Raziel? No. Anyways, it's good to see you.
Thanks, you too.
What are you doing here?
I'm here for work. I picked up a job because I'm doing like this adventuring thing, like trying to save the world kind of thing. But yeah, so
Oh, so you're doing what Jastiel's doing, huh?
Wait, Jastiel?
Yeah. The
Is he around?
Not here. He's out there, and he just points out.
Wait, in the city or like you mean just out in the world?
Oh, yeah, he's out there somewhere.
Wait, in the city or out in the world?
Oh, out the city.
Oh, okay.
Who's the dragon fellow over there?
Oh, that's Torn. He's one of the people where I'm doing an adventure with. He's really good at fighting. And he can do like magic stuff too.
Magic.
Torn, meet my uncle.
Oh.
I haven't seen him in quite a long time. He's Gruel.
Wait, Gruel?
Yeah, I am Gruel.
Oh, Gruel! I thought you said cruel.
No, it's all right. People think it's cruel sometimes. I don't correct them.
How long have you been working here? Wait, are you getting? I see you're getting donations for something. What are you getting donations for?
Oh, I am helping out Gleanhaven. I found a calling here. I don't know if your mother or father, but I had an epiphany.
Oh.
Eldath gave me a vision.
Oh. What was it about?
It was... I was standing in a lake.
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly I took a nap.
Yeah, I like doing that too.
Yeah, I still do that. But
Yeah.
I was taking a nap, and then suddenly I woke up here.
Wait, you teleported?
Teleport?
Yeah, it's like this magic thing that makes you like go from there to there without moving. Yeah.
Oh. That sounds cool.
So you did that? How did you do that?
Oh, I didn't do that.
Wait, but you just said you were sleeping and you were taking a nap and then you woke up here.
Yeah.
Somebody bring you here?
I think so.
Oh. How did they lift you? I mean, you're lighter than me, but we're all kind of heavy.
Are you calling me fat?
I mean, look at me. I'd say you're on the skinnier side. Uncle, you've never been that heavy. I mean,
that's okay.
But we're all kind of heavy.
We do like to eat in the family.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mom makes some good food.
Oh, here you want to make a prayer at the Omni altar?
Oh, sure. Do I need to? Here, have some silver. I'll give him 5 silver into his offering bucket.
Thank you, lad. And your friend can join us too if you like.
Sure. Tor right now is just utterly fascinated. Like this makes a lot of sense for what YN is the way he is.
I just think they're all high.
All right. But yeah, Gruul will take you to the Omni altar, and this altar, as you guys stand at the base of it, you see it seems like a lot of the people have left either like necklaces or brooches of different gods and goddesses. It's interesting because it seems like they've made the altar almost like this peace offering of all these different religious symbols, and it seems like everybody has left like a piece of their devotion to whatever religion or divinity that they practice. And quite a few people seem to be in silent prayer at this altar, and there's like a small spot, and Gruul kind of will sit down and gesture you to do the same. Now, this place, a lot of people came across the seas to take in its sights. Many inhabitants here praise whatever god or goddess that they love and devote their time to. It don't matter who you like, as long as you lead a good life. It don't matter here. But it is important that you pray with earnesty and sincerity.
So it doesn't matter who I pray to?
Yeah, as long as the god is good.
Oh. What god do you follow? I haven't really paid attention much to
Oh,
gods
yes.
much.
Eldath.
Elda. Okay.
Make a religion check.
Blink. 11.
11. You've heard of Eldath. Eldath is known as the Green Goddess. She is a goddess of groves, water, and oases. She is actually a druid god as well. She's definitely one of the older gods in Celestia's history, but not much else you know about her, but you definitely have heard of her.
Okay. Then I'll pray to her too then.
Well done. It's good to see that we have similarities on this. And what about the dragon? Is he a follower of Bahamut?
Yeah, are you?
Are you saying that just because I'm a dragonborn?
Well, well, Bahamut was one of the gods that rescued your people in ancient times.
That's true. And you are correct. I actually am. Although I don't practice as much as most sailors.
Well, even if you are not devout, you can still say a prayer. Even in passing.
Why not?
Alright, do you guys pray?
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, both of you roll D100s for me.
Oh! I'll see what this
It's about to go down.
Boink.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Dang, Torin.
Alright.
I mean, that could be good or it could be bad.
Still, dang.
Alright.
Overachiever.
Let's see. Torn, you did not donate to the... Did you put a donation? Or was
No,
No.
I didn't say anything. about
Okay.
it, no.
Okay, I figured. Okay. Alright. You guys do take a moment to pray. Sense of warmth does fill you. And this place is relatively peaceful with most of the denizens kind of basking in the sights. Torin, specifically with you though, as you kind of reflect, and even if your praying is in passing, you can't help but think though, the mention of Bahamut has you wondering. You haven't really explored much of your roots in terms of what happened with the Dragonborn. Roll a D100. Roll me a D10 for me.
Okay, let's see. D10.
Yeah. Okay.
Jeez.
All right.
Cursed with disease. Congratulations, you have leprosy.
All right. Gruul will stand up as you guys finish your prayer. Well then. Is there have you seen the rest of your family in Thrall? I haven't talked to them in quite some time.
No, not since the last time Master and I went to the village.
Village?
Yeah, the clan.
Oh yeah. In Sungrove.
Yeah. Are you okay, Uncle?
I think so.
Okay, good.
Anyways, it was good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you. Oh, you mentioned that that Jazzteal was around. Is anybody else around in the city? Of the family, I mean. Because there's a lot of people in the city.
Not in the city. I know Jazzteal. He went out to the Dawnvale. Haven't seen them in a while. Raziel? Well, oh, poor Raziel. He went out to be a sea merchant. You do know that's one of the taboos, right?
I mean, yeah, but it was only found after he had chosen to be it, so
Yeah.
that was rough.
Apparently he's a merchant out on sea, whatever that means. I do worry about him, though. He was the rebellious type. Your mom and dad, well, they're still in Sungrove. I guess they're retired. From last I heard.
Yeah, I think maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't seen them in quite some time, honestly. I've been stuck here.
Wait, you're stuck here? Do
Well,
you need passage to
No,
leave?
no. I like it here.
Okay, good. I'll see you around, Uncle. I guess. Hopefully, maybe. Stay alive.
Oh yeah.
How old are you, Uncle?
Oh, I'm 30.
Looking good for your age.
Oh, thank you. Getting up
Okay,
there.
see ya.
Okay. Sorry, I was having too much fun with that.
That was as awkward as you would expect.
Yep. I was like, man, how am I going to play this as in Thrall's family? God.
Somebody in Tiny's chat put it best. Like, this is the sloth scene on Zootopia.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, yes!
Yep, that's what it was.
I literally messaged Nerdy saying that I was falling asleep because the slowness of how you were talking was just such a lulling
Yep,
like
I
thing
know.
in my ears. I was like, I am trying to stay awake right now.
I know, I'm sorry. Like I said, this is the last part because I knew this was going to put people to sleep because of the way he interacted. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, I'd say on that note, that will end day 2 and end our session for tonight. So, yeah! That'd be it.
Yay!
And I'm curious as to what that role is for.
Oh, I'll let you know about that next session.
Oh, okay.
Can I find out what happened to Benny?
I want to have a drinking match with Torin.
Oh, you want to have a drinking match with Torn? We can do that next session.
Okay.
We can.
I hope my con saves are that good next session.
Yeah.
Back to calming time.
Yep. All right. Good deal. Well, we'll go ahead and end it there.
Sweet.
So next week, we'll have another session, but with Thanksgiving weekend come up, we won't have D&D on the 26th. So,
Okay.
so 19th will be, we'll still do the 19th, but the 26th will be off. So, and then we'll pick back up December 3rd. Yeah, and then we'll have to play by ear with December coming up since I know we got Christmas around the corner.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. All right, well, good deal. Good session, y'all. Hope you guys had fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It was a good
That
session.
was fun.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off. I am a sleepy boy, so. But I'll see you guys next Saturday, all right?
Yeah.
Next time.
Good deal. All right, see you guys.
Good night, all.
Bye.
All right, gang. Well, thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Sorry if that session was pretty RP heavy, but I wanted to get the players kind of their opportunities to explore their backgrounds and all that. But yeah, we'll see you guys next Saturday, 11 p.m. EST, same time, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.